3, 2, 1, fucking live so that people can hear the conversation that I actually got a fucking promo code in my description in the link below. I'm one of those.
So you're telling me that if anybody in the entire world wants to get a deal at moviepalette.com, all they have to do is click on the link in the description and they can help you out and get a discount?
Yes, they help out the channel, but they get like it's crazy too. I thought it was going to be like the bullshit 10% discount, and you know how those 10% discounts are. They only really take off the tax and maybe like 25 cents extra. This one's 15 to 20% off. It depends on which one you purchase.
15 to 20?
Yes. 15 to 20%.
So I have a question. Are the movie palettes for the longer movies actually larger?
They are larger. That one is a 15% discount off. So like if it's 128, I think it came out to like 78 or something like that. If it's below that, it comes out to like 40, 50 bucks. It's a pretty decent deal. So yeah, I am super fucking thankful. Thank you, moviepalettes.com, for sponsoring the channel. And as soon as my palette gets here, I got the tracker on it. It's in Illinois right now, which isn't too far away from me.
Did you just really say Illinois?
Illinois.
Illinois, geez. Are you from New York or something?
Of course I'm from New York.
Yeah. You know what gives it away that you're from New York? Your fucking cowboy hat.
I'm sending a lot of mixed messages. Let's see who we got. We've got Jay McCarthy, who says she'll be here soon. She's got the daughter who is, she said, waiting for my daughter to tell me to pick her up. Oh, I'm almost to that phase. It must be nice. You know, I used to do this to my mom. And now I realize how fucking annoying it was. I used to be like, hey, Ma, take me to the mall. You got a car. It'll only take you like 10, 15 minutes. I never realized as a kid my mom had like shit to do. And I was actually...
What do parents have to do? I mean, what do you mean, guy? Come on.
They're like personal taxi. When you're a kid, your parents like an Uber. Like, these kids don't fucking need Uber, okay?
Free Uber.
A free Uber. They don't even charge you. And they listen to your bullshit that they don't care about.
They're exclusively there to take you where you need to go.
Yeah, I told my daughter this too. She's like, I'm like, ah. Anyways, we have Kiefer. What up, Kiefer? That says, I have to work. Rip. R.I.P.
What order are you reading these in? Because I thought you were reading from bottom to top because you started with Jackie, but then you jumped to the second person on the list because you skipped Lemon Pie. What's up, Lemon Pie? He said howdy. Then you skipped to Kiefer. What's up, Kiefer? And then you didn't say hello to Mr. Zod's Fandom Zone.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that douchebag.
I assume General Zod should say hi to someone who he's related to, but whatever. And then you got Susan and Papa Cotton in the middle, and I just don't know what order you're going in. Hello, everybody.
Hello. And Perp.
What's up, Perp? I don't want to leave out Perp. He just got here. I did not skip you. You just got here. I was giving him shit for all the people that he skipped. He jumped right to the fucking bottom.
See, because I knew Perp was gonna come on, and unlike these people who are shaming this Little Mermaid, I don't partake in discrimination. Lies. I discriminate solely against Disney. I think all their products
also lies.
Let's be real. Who
Disney?
Grandor?
Disney made season 7 of the Clone Wars, and you like at least 8 of 12 of those episodes.
You know, a broken clock is right twice a day.
8 episodes a day.
So they get one, and they get the Mandalorian. I'll give them the Mandalorian season 3 trailer. Not gonna lie,
Right,
I
there
was
was a
fucking
season
giddy.
3 trailer.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll show that. End of the night, we'll show the season 3 trailer.
Fucking
Nice
Star Wars, man. Like Disney it's not like it used to be. Like nobody could ever say that. But I'm also not one of these people that when I was watching 2.5 Men, it was still funny when it was Ashton Kutcher. Like this show was still funny. I still laughed at the jokes that were being told, but it wasn't as good as it was before. And that's what Star Wars is. It's still Star Wars. That's the only place that you're going to get the fucking lightsaber from. So I got to take what I can get when I get the good stuff and tolerate the ridiculous bullshit like the High Republic. Like, did you really think people wanted that? No, you fucking didn't. But you were like, diversity!
And here's the thing that sucks, because we have an issue, and this brings me neatly to this article, is that there is, I feel...
Perp was like, wait a second, you knew I was going to be here? Jackie said, I'm super excited about the Little Mermaid. Actually, her voice is amazing.
No, I'm not excited about Little Mermaid. Look, I am not excited about this movie, not because Ariel is black, but because Disney just has a track record of fucking these up. Did you watch the new Pinocchio? You want to hear rage? You should hear Bitchy talk about the new Pinocchio. Yeah, you could hear her in the background. She was seething angry. She called me
I thought it was
at
a demon.
work to tell me how fucking horrible the movie was. She never does that. Anytime there's a bad movie, she'll wait till I get in the house, and then she'll just unload. And, I'll be like, yes, dear. But this time, oh, no, I wasn't even fucking done. She goes, honey. And she does it like it was like an emergency. I thought it was fucking important because she never calls me at work. So I go, hon, is everything okay? I thought it was something fucking serious. And she's laughing because she knows it was true. I was like, she never calls me at work. Holy fuck. So I go outside. I get on the fucking phone. I'm like, honey, is everything okay? She goes, that fucking Pinocchio. And I go, Jesus, mother. I told you Tom Hanks is dancing around being a creepy fucking pedo. I told you it was going to be weird.
I sent him some messages about it.
I know PB got messages too. What were your messages like? Because that was hilarious for me. I was just like...
I'd have to go back and read them. I don't remember what they said.
I'm here right now.
But speaking of not demons... Hello, Carrie. Thank you for...
Hey, Carrie. Hey, Bianca. What's up, Secret Society? I didn't know they let purple people into secret societies.
Anyways, sir. And you shouldn't be excited for Little Mermaid. You're a grown ass man.
I wasn't gonna be excited. Look. First off, fuck you. Beauty and the Beast was magic. I don't care what anybody says. I fucking love that movie. I was excited for that. But
you know what the problem is though? A lot of these people are stuck in their childhood. They haven't grown up.
No, the problem is...
Sure I did.
The problem is, not, for me, it's not that Ariel is black. Oh, that's not my issue. My issue is track record. Lion King was fucking terrible. The fucking Pinocchio was... Oh, God. Okay. Every single reboot,
but you had some ones that
garbage.
But you had some that were good.
The quality of the content as a track record, and not who's in it. Because I feel bad for this actress, and I'll tell you why. Because this is what Disney fucking does. And all of you people who make your angry YouTubes, remember this when you're talking about this, because this is important. Disney uses these people as fucking shields. This girl hasn't come out and said anything ridiculous or offensive that I've seen. She just was on the fucking promo. I think it's kind of shitty that the actors or actresses get attacked when Disney or a corporation of any kind, whether it be WB or fucking Amazon or whoever else, uses them as a fucking shield. Because we're not really mad at the actors or actress. We're mad at the person above them. It has nothing to do with the person portraying the character. They, like us here or anyone else out there,
that's no different. That's no different from when It's no different from when, like, when before Robert Pattinson got cast, people hated that shit. Like, it's people just
now
gonna bitch about casting all the time.
What,
now I gotta
Heath
do this.
Ledger
Hold
got
on,
bitched
hold on. I
at.
gotta do this in order now. It says Zod,
It's
Papa Bear, other dude.
He's
That's
just from
very
a
good,
secret
Patrick.
society, so he can't give out his name. It's just the way it goes.
What's up, Q's Queen?
No, and I had to bring this up because I saw that Twitter post where that fucking asshole switched it over, and I think that
What?
is
Who?
fucking racist. I'm sorry, and I don't call that shit out, but that was a pretty fucking, like, you can't sit there and tell me, well, this is what you look like white. Come on, are we that fucking petty? That's fucking stupid and childish. It's like,
What, they did whiteface on the Little Mermaid or
That's
something?
not all. That's not all that was
Whiteface.
out there. That's not all that's out there. I seen like this one, the
I
Little
don't need to know
Slave
what
and
you
stuff
watched
like.
on Pornhub, guy.
Nah, I'm just saying. There's worse shit out there. It's just like, yo, this is what I said. Like, yo, just keep race swapping these characters. Like, that's how you weed out the racism. You know what I'm saying? People are exposing themselves.
Right,
But
by people
it's
that say
also
that
bad
it's not
because
the character.
they're creating hateful backlash too. Okay, there's
How,
also
though?
perpetuating stereotypes. You
But
can
hold
fucking
on,
hate people
hold
on
on.
and know what you're
But we
doing.
knew about this movie from 3 years ago.
And people were
and we
pissed
all-
from 3 years
and we
ago.
all said
We
it
talked
was
But
about
you already know. But like I said, the teaser comes out now, and then just people want to act like, act like this is something brand new. Y'all knew this was coming.
Dude, remember when I read the article here on this very channel, there were still people who were coming out and saying race swap and blah blah blah. It was that people had hoped that because Pinocchio epically failed and these other remakes weren't doing that well at the box office, they were going to drop some of these, but apparently not. My whole issue is come up with new shit. How hard is it to make a new IP? I thought Raya and the Last Dragon was pretty decent.
But
you could do stuff.
This is
it
what
Hollywood's
been known for doing that though. Like they've done that for years. They've always had.
But that's the problem, Perp.
Hollywood's been known for race swapping. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, they've done it in the past. Like, what do you think? You think Al Pacino's Cuban?
I mean, in Scarface, fuck nah, he ain't.
Nobody had.
Whoa, hold on a second. Is Al Pacino Cuban? I don't know. Does Zod look Puerto Rican? Because the answer is no, he fucking does not. Anyway,
when he has his hair slicked back, yeah.
No, I mean, yeah.
Okay, that's a fair point. He's got a good point there. I do got a little bit of support. Thank you, Secret.
But no, he doesn't look Puerto Rican though.
Okay, well that's a little different than going. We're gonna have what is it, Carlo Esposito do Professor X? I saw that story. I was like, well, how am I supposed to know Professor X if it's some old black guy in a wheelchair rolling in? I'll be like, well, who the fuck is this? And I'll be like, this is Charles Xavier. I'll be like, no, it's not.
Like, here's the thing, though. Carlo Exposito. Yeah, I think I said his name right. Whatever.
I don't remember if it's Carlo or Giancarlo. It doesn't matter.
Mr. Esposito. He is a fucking tremendous actor and plays one of the best villains of all time, Gus Fring, on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. But yeah, he's good as a villain.
Can you do me a favor, Zod? Can you pull up the casting for the original Little Mermaid?
You're talking about the animation?
Yes.
It doesn't matter what casting is for animation. No, like James Earl Jones isn't a lion.
Listen, I just want people to look at the cast and just point out how many. Yeah, I just want people to see something. It's funny.
Zod, she spelt it wrong. She means spoilers.
Oh, Samuel E. Wright played Sebastian.
No, put it on the screen.
Interesting. I never knew that.
Put it on the screen. God dang it, man. He turns the camera off. What a fucking guy. God,
I hope my sponsors aren't watching this. Okay, continue.
What are spilars, Zod?
I meant to
one
say
black
spoil.
man.
Fuck off.
You drunk son of a bitch.
So this is the cast right here. Let's go over.
I mean, okay.
That's
what
a
do you
pretty
want?
diverse cast, Perp. I don't know what
Where?
you're trying to prove here. There's women,
want me to look
there's
at?
black people, there's white
How
people,
many
there's
black?
old people, there's young people.
How many black people do you see?
1, hold on. 2, let me go back because there was a black lady around here somewhere. 3,
Are they in
the other
important
ones
roles?
probably don't have
I
pictures.
have no idea what roles they're in
racist
because
back
I
in those
don't
times.
fucking care who's playing an animated character.
I'm
How
just saying.
ridiculous is this? You're just saying what? That they got the best people to do the job and there aren't enough of black people that got the job? Like, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, are they not supposed to get the best people to do the job? I thought that's what the whole point was.
No,
And
I'm
then
just.
Apparently,
I just found it to be
listening
interesting.
to what Jackie said, this girl, because I can never remember her name, who's playing Ariel, apparently is a fantastic fucking singer. And apparently that's what you need to do the job.
That's another thing that nobody ever brings up is like you want to bring up all this extra shit, but you don't factor in that she can sing and shit. She's nice.
What extra stuff?
I'm saying they throw in a lot of extra shit like they're like, oh, I don't like the way she looks. I don't like this black Ariel. It's like you can't ignore all that and just like look at
Perp,
like,
that's
do
why
we agree
I'm glad
that
you're
it's
here.
and she's still gonna be with a white dude.
do
It's a
we
whole nother
agree
topic.
that it's weird to race swap? Is it weird to race swap? Because to me it seems weird.
Look,
All of it.
I mean, if it's weird, then like why not? I'm saying if it's weird, then why didn't we call this out like years ago? Why didn't anybody call this shit out like you know what I'm saying with Gods of Egypt or something like that?
First of all, you have to know that the character is different. So if you're just being introduced to something for the first time, and it's the first time you're ever seeing that character, you wouldn't know that it's been race swapped. It's hard to call something out when you don't know that it's happening because we were just kids. If they race swapped somebody when we were kids, we'd be like, well, it's the first time I've ever seen him. I have no idea. I didn't know that Nick Fury used to be a white guy. I had no clue. I was like, oh, fuck, he's just like Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I first heard they were race swapping Nick Fury, I was pissed because Nick Fury was the old, gruffle white dude. I was in Special Forces. He was in Special Forces. I felt a connection. But when they said Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson, I said, all right. I'm good.
What about
Samuel
this?
Jackson
So
nailed the essence of the character. And that's what we talk about.
Would it be weird? Let's go to the other comic universe. Would it be weird if there was only Hal Jordan, and at some point Hal Jordan just turned into a black guy and then turned back into a white guy? But that's not what they did. They have Hal Jordan, and then they have Jon Stewart, and then they have what? It's Kyle Rayner or something?
Kyle Rayner. And to be honest with you,
then they have Kilowog.
I like
my thing is
Jon
just
Stewart.
like the overreaction to like race.
No, 100% agree with you that people are blowing it out of proportion. Like,
people literally saw a minute and a half trailer and literally saw like one glimpse of a black.
I didn't watch the trailer because I don't need to watch the trailer because it's a live action Disney remake. So I already knew that
he's not going to see it on principle. This is a lost conversation. I've been saying this for years. Some of the live action is good, but I give PB credit because he just won't see it just because it's live action. He refuses on that basis, and that makes sense to me. Because
I'm right there with him because like I haven't seen none of the live action remakes except like
exactly. But you guys have reasonable arguments, which is it's live action and I don't like the animation or how they do it, and that's fucking Pinocchio. God, that is a great case to me. That's a logical argument. But what I was bringing up, and I got a reputable source because now I'm sponsored.
Hello,
so
Cherry.
I'm trying to be a little bit more. Don't worry, I'll get back to my raccoon sources. But to start us off, I have the New York Post, who I don't normally. The Post is very fucking biased, but I actually read this article, and I was glad to have.
You hear that, Perp? He thinks
Yeah, I
that
actually, I
he
actually
thinks that he
fucking-
read the article.
He
Let's see
skimmed
how
it.
many words he gets wrong.
So, racist AI scientist blasted for fixing Black
That's a crazy
Ariel
title.
in The Little Mermaid.
Okay, go back up to the hell again. Hold on a second. So I read this in the group chat, and I read it as racist Al scientist, not AI, because I'm fucking stupid.
So, you know,
May 2023.
I had no
Lady
interest in
wears a
seeing this
pin.
just because it's live action and they've all been terrible. But let's go to how do I
What's up,
fucking
Jane?
why isn't this motherfucker?
Who's
There we go.
directing this this live action mermaid? Is
I don't know. Diversity hire.
Diversity
look up
hire
the,
number 2.
just look up the
You may have zoomed
what
in
other
a hair
films
too
they made.
much. Jesus, guy.
They'll probably tell us perp in the article. They're good like
Go
that.
one.
This is the
Go
New York
one
Post.
less.
This
Go
isn't
one.
the-
Zoom out one more. I can't believe I'm saying
This isn't the normal sources I have. I'm sponsored now, perp. I gotta be professional.
Scroll up a little. There we go.
Okay, so Twitter decided 2 users could not be part of the world after an artificial intelligence scientist
I like that.
whitewashed Halle Bailey in the Little Mermaid trailer.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they actually did do that because I was fucking
Yeah.
joking.
No, they did it. That's what made
Oh,
me bring this up
God.
because this, I feel, I don't take this stance because this gets thrown around a lot, but this is racist as fuck. Like
That seems way that okay. So
that's super
way
fucking
more
racist. I'm
fucked
sorry.
up than just switching, going, ooh, we found a really good actor to play this role, and she just doesn't happen to have the same skin color as when we animated it because we pretty much animated everybody white back then because Walt Disney, man.
Like, look, and this is why, Perp, I wanted to say hold your points because I actually agree with you, and I wanted to have LB on this because I know he did a video on this, but
Yeah,
I
Papa
want-
Cotton wanted them here too because they don't like each other.
Who's Papa Cotton?
I don't
fucking
know.
frenemies, I don't know. He comes by when LB's here to give him shit.
Somebody who's here to troll LB for some stupid reason.
It sounds like Snow Doves, like
Oh,
dummy account. That might be him.
oh my god. Oh, why not just troll somebody with your regular account? Like, you think people really care that much? Especially my cousin. He don't give a fuck about that stuff.
But anyways, hey Jane Creek. But I did want to have everybody on this panel. I'm glad you could join me, Perp. And you know, if we wrap up earlier, I'd love to talk Cobra Kai with you. But that's
Not until tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Shit, yeah, man. I
don't know how many. I made it through a few episodes. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
I hope it don't go downhill.
I did a stream with Justin. That should be out soon. We did a full spoiler breakdown.
Did a stream? You mean you recorded a podcast with him?
A live stream? We did a live stream together.
You did a live. Well, then what do you mean it's going to be out? What do you mean you did? You can't do a live stream and then tell me it's going to be out. That's a podcast.
Yeah.
A podcast, whatever the kids are calling it. Anyways,
A cast of pods.
Anyway.
The cast of pods. But also too, this is why I'm glad to have you on here too, Perf, because for the sake of diversity, 2 white guys talking about this issue, people are just
it doesn't look great.
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
What do you mean
it
doesn't look great? What are you trying to say here, guy?
This happened to me. I did a review on the Twilight Zone. I did every episode, right? I did this one episode called Rewind, and I said my complaints about it. And somebody came in my fucking comments, and PB, I think you can check my comment section, but he said, "Why are you talking about this? You know nothing about it." I go, guy, I'm not talking about the fucking racial issues. I'm just talking about the episode fucking sucked. it's like people get offended when you review something if you're not what they deem the appropriate color to review that thing. I think it's bullshit.
That's so weird.
Yeah, media is subjective, and I wasn't even fucking talking about the thing, although the race that did come up in that because there was some bullshit in there. But yeah, so it seems to be hypersensitive these days if you happen to even be siding with these people. Thank you, I guess, but I don't.
No, just say thank you. You don't want to offend the Mexicans.
That's all right. I have sponsors now. I got to be careful what I say.
Well, you triggered the cherry. You triggered the cherry.
I'm sorry I triggered you, a white guy talking about these sensitive racial issues. But no, we should be able to talk about it because I should be able to call out people. Thank you. Thank you, Zabi. I appreciate that. I should be able to call out people like, look, I understand the argument about race swapping, but every one of these angry YouTubers and everybody else that I see, they take it from a different approach of stoking the anger clicks and things like that. And I think it's irresponsible. If you want to be give me good reasons for not liking something, I can accept that. It's a remake. The animation looks terrible. Personally, I don't like the costume. I think it looks very cheap for the money Disney has. They could have made that look a little bit better.
You talking about the mermaid?
Yeah, I think it looks more like
another thing people got to realize. This movie's not coming out till May, so they're still
May
working
2023. But it's definitely going to have a black
I remember
check.
The classic. I like the seashell bra type
Under
thing she had with seashells. The one she's wearing in the trailer looks like a fucking
Well, this is a Disney movie. So you're not going to see. You're not going to see.
They can do that in a fucking animated thing, but they can't do that in live action.
Bro,
Come on, we're grown
This is
ups.
why they're doing the remake because in the original, you literally did you remember the old copy that they had? Where
like
they had the priest whatever had a boner or some shit, and then they had
there were
that's
dicks
why
on
they're
the fucking
remaking
castle.
the shit. This
there
is why
were
they're remaking the shit.
Gold penises on the fucking gates. I remember that.
That's what the motherfuckers need to be talking about. Like, what was y'all doing around that time?
Dude, I don't even know. Look, I don't know what that has to do with them ruling under the water. There's some freaky motherfuckers under the sea. Like, when you think about the concept, she wants to become human, to bone a human and bring them down to the fish world. I don't know. The whole thing. And then Ursula's a fucking drag queen. I mean, oh yeah, you see Ursula's. That's a drag queen. Come on.
No, I just told you I didn't fucking see it. Dude, I just told you that I didn't fucking see it. What are you talking about?
No, the cartoon. The animated? You've never seen the animated?
Wait, the animated one. She's a drag queen in the animated version.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking drag queen. You see how much makeup and all the fucking weird hair might be an Adam's apple do? I'm telling you. I'm gonna rewatch that tonight. I'm gonna confirm that. I think Ursula was a drag
okay, so hot take here. I don't particularly like the Little Mermaid.
Me neither.
Since when do people? And that's another thing, yo. Since when do people care about the Little Mermaid? Because it only comes down to the songs. Nobody cares about the story. Everybody just cares.
I don't even know what happens in the movie. The only thing that I can picture is when she comes out of the water and she's on the rock. That's the only thing that.
All right. So what happens is she has the most beautiful voice in the kingdom. She loses her voice because she makes a deal with Ursula to become human because she likes this dude who she saved, but he's a top dweller and she's like under the sea and that shit is no. So she makes a deal with Ursula to get legs. But the deal is that she's got to give up her voice. Ursula's a fucking conniving bitch and she wants her voice. So she tricks her into doing the deal. And then she goes above sea and she gives her the legs. But she has to get the dude to kiss her before the time is up, or she's gonna be, she'll be stuck as a human with no voice. So
Isn't she underage too? Like that shit was weird. That's a weird ass movie, bro.
So romantic wacky shenanigans ensue, and right as the deadline's about to happen, Ursula is like, "This bitch is gonna do it, so I gotta come up and handle my business myself." So she comes up and she tries to seduce him because she turns into an even hotter chick with her voice. So she's tricking the dude into believing she's actually Ariel.
Okay, you know way too much about this, and I don't care that much because I was my entire point was, if we're talking about all of the 90s era animated films, Little Mermaid, bottom of the barrel.
Nah, man, I watched that movie. Like,
I see what
love
you
that
did
song,
there.
Under the Sea.
Right, and people want to say this is a based off of Danish folklore or whatever the fuck Nordic,
Yeah,
whatever,
it's
and
some
they're singing
fucking
Under the
thing.
Sea. Like you got Caribbean motherfuckers singing Under the Sea. Like, come on, man, this is people just never get it. I just don't understand people,
Dude,
man.
it's going up against stuff like Lion King and Aladdin, and it's nowhere near
But
as
PB,
good as either of those.
PB, you know why people are really mad? It's because finally the mermaid will have will have soul. Will have a soul.
So Twitter, oh man, that
she's
hits.
still got
That
red hair, don't she?
hits
Doesn't she still got red
Hashtag-
hair?
Yeah.
Hashtag ginger representation. Can we get that trending? Gingers get fucked in all of these deals. Anyways,
Yeah.
Twitter user at 10 gazillion IQ. What the fuck?
That boy.
Took it to the next level and fixed the clip by using an AI to make the live
He took it somewhere,
action
right?
fish woman white.
Like 10 gazillion IQ that's false advertising.
Yeah, right.
That- he sounds like
for
a
him to
douche.
repost this or like even try to attempt to do this and think he wasn't going to get no backlash. Like your IQ is not flat.
How do you see a
Another
tweet
user
early?
saw the
How do
tweet.
you see a tweet early? What?
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. He fixed the Little Mermaid and turned the woke actor into a ginger white girl. The promoter said.
Who
And
I
wrote
have
this?
no idea what her politics are at all, and I don't give a shit.
She
wrote this?
just wants to be the
Who
Little
wrote
Mermaid.
this?
And now this is what it's
Oh God!
I thought this was a Bounding into Comics article.
Oh God!
No, this is New York Post.
No, this is fucking New York. Yay!
The Twitter user credited with recreating the Littler Mermaid trailer with a white actress has reportedly been suspended from the platform. Good. Twitter actually suspended someone who deserved it. that should be the biggest.
It wouldn't have been so strange if they would have just taken like some other actress, but they literally white-faced her. Literally whitewashing.
Yeah. He used the same exact actress. That's so shitty.
That's
the user
fucked
then
up.
posted.
That is so fucked up.
That is very fucked up. Like the fact that anybody could think that this was cool, and I've seen the usual suspects reposting and talking about blah blah blah. No, this is pretty fucking racist. I'm sorry. Like this is fucking racist.
That's another one, Sherry. Beauty and the Beast, way better. Way better.
Beauty and my girl Emma Stone. Everybody loves Hermione.
That fake ass wannabe.
No, I'm talking about the fucking animated version.
I'm talking about that too.
It's a wannabe. Was like he said he loved Emma Stone. I was like, holy fuck, man. No, not that movie.
It's a wannabe Phantom of the Opera, just with
Hey, I grew up around the Phantom of the Opera, and yeah, you're 100% right. But that doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Anyways,
all of
the
the
user
fucking,
that posted a
all of the
tweet.
kitchen utensils are not creepy in the animated version. They're all creepy as fuck in the live action version.
They are not. They are magical.
I've seen that trailer. It's fucking wrong.
You know, whatever.
Kiefer,
The alteration was purely educational. I'm sure. And
we said hi already.
Asked users of the social media platform not to misinterpret it in a racist way. That is such.
That's literally saying you're like this was racist, so I'm gonna just cover my tracks real quick.
That's like somebody saying. That's like somebody saying, "I hate black people, but I'm not racist."
This really
no, this is not blackface. This is just what I wear to go to sleep.
This is a mud mask. I swear to God, it's a mud mask. Oh, these I don't. It's 10 gazillion IQ. You need to change that to like 1 IQ. Like
if that negative.
Like this is. Yep. Don't worry, Cherry. I can feel a rant.
I was just showing people how I can alter the skin color of people. Like, what the fuck?
Like everybody could
Who's
do that in
working on that?
Photoshop. Like,
Who's
fuck.
working? Like, I'm not taking a picture of myself and like, this is what I look like as a black guy. That's fucking weird.
And didn't he also say in this that like, when the movie comes out, you could do this for yourself or some shit like that.
Oh my god. You can
Hey,
fix
look.
the Little Mermaid
Comics
today.
Chat, what
Just
up, Danny?
download my whitewash software.
Like, this is ridiculous.
What up, Danny?
I'm glad you could be here so you could let people
Comic
know
Chat.
we do not support this bullshit. This is fucking ridiculous. Don't be like this asshole. It is racist as fuck. It's racist to be blackface. It's racist to do whiteface. It's fucking racist. It's racist to take a black person and make them
Yes,
white
yes.
because you think the character should be white. You can't fucking cover it up by going, oh my god,
Yeah.
I
It's
wasn't
me.
being racist. This is an educational education.
Me.
What? How is this who are you educating? Oh my god.
The white
Okay.
supremacist.
Okay, Cherry, here it comes. Who the fuck are you educating by whitewashing an actress? Which,
The
by
white
the way,
supremacist.
from all accounts, this actress seems like a nice young girl who just got a fucking job of a lifetime with fucking Disney, and you fucking assholes go and you go, oh, I'm just gonna switch her from fucking black to white. How do you think the actress feels? Where and you know they all see Twitter, where they open their Twitter and they see some fucking douchebag took a photo and fucking whitewashed it because you were mad that the Little Mermaid was a fucking black character. Like, look, I get it. The race swap was not necessary. I totally agree with that. But on the other hand, you know what else is not necessary? Being a fucking dickhead and doing something racist to counter racism. That is the most asinine, stupid fucking thing I've seen in a long time, besides Alec Baldwin. Like, this is pretty fucking close.
And Gina.
You've reached Alec Baldwin,
Whoa.
Ezra Miller levels of fucking
Whoa.
stupid.
You just compared Gina Carano to Alec Baldwin.
Nah.
Yeah, they pretty much on the same boat. Like you see the
Oh,
movie that
No,
she's in?
no.
Are you
Gina
kidding
Carano
me?
never killed anyone.
Murdered
As soon as Gina
somebody.
Bro,
Carano
did
killed
you
someone,
see
that's
the
on the
trailer
table.
that she's in for that My Son by Hunter Biden shit? I was like, bro,
Yes,
this is
I
what you're
see-
doing
I
now? Like
see that
murdered
movie. It
somebody.
was fucking terrible, perp. I get it, but that's
Murdered
not
someone.
the same level as Alec Baldwin killing someone. I'm sorry. They're not even like
Right.
fucking close.
Kapow.
I mean, she killed her own career, so I guess it's the kind
A
of
career dying is not as
Oh,
bad.
did you
Like
know?
she can go work at the Dairy Queen.
Like this is. Hey, Crummel, how are you?
Crumble.
This is really fucking like, look, I'm gonna call it out on both sides, and when something is racist. This isn't about a fucking educational study or whatever fucking Mickey Mouse bullshit this guy is making up. This is pure and
Mickey
simple. He
Mouse
got butthurt. He got butthurt that his fucking favorite childhood movie
Mickey
thing.
Mouse has hurt a lot of people in the butt.
if Little Mermaid, and if you're a man now, and Little Mermaid was your
Hey, you watch it with that, okay? There was some fucking magical music in that.
I just question
was a
some people
romantic
if that's
story
your
for-
favorite movie.
No, actually, to be honest
Which
with you,
movie?
Jungle Book was my favorite. Like
Jungle
my-
Book is also way better than Little Mermaid. Oh my god!
I mean, come on.
Like
They didn't have a
it's-
chance.
I don't
The
even
bare
know if the Little
necessities,
Mermaid
you
is
can't
even
beat the bare
It
necessities.
doesn't fucking
of that.
matter if you got the bare necessities. It's like obviously as the biggest song, but it would still be better than the Little Mermaid. So is
But
the
I
Fox
mean,
and
I
Hound.
do like Little Mermaid, but to sit here and go to those lengths, like this is my question. Me, you, PB, everybody on this panel, we work and we got jobs and lives. I got a fucking daughter. Who the fuck has this much time to alter fucking photos? Like, do you know how much time this shit
Racist.
takes?
Just testing my advanced technology, people. I just wanted to show you what I could do. Why?
That's what I
who's
said.
testing this?
Thank you, Kiefer. I was mad about the seashell bra. That was what I was mad about. Like, come on, Disney. You
Yeah,
got
bro,
the
we're in
fucking-
2022 now. You know what I'm saying? We don't
She
objectify
looks
women.
older. It's okay.
Wait,
Ariel in the
she doesn't
movie-
wear a seashell
Ariel
bra in the movie?
in
She doesn't wear a seashell bra in the movie.
Like, yeah, bro, that's part of the aesthetic.
You know what I
Ariel
hate?
in the
Like
movie.
the funniest shit that I hear from like this trailer. They say like, oh, why does she have to sing like that, or why does she have to put so much bravado? That's key for saying why she got to sound so black.
That's a performance. No,
Right.
what she's saying, I thought it was fine. Yeah, Ursula did have cleavage, but I'm telling you, that is a drag queen, and I'm not fucking interested in that.
Are you hating on RuPaul now? Is that what you're doing?
Nah, RuPaul is
wise?
fabulous.
I'm terrified.
Hey, Carmen, how are you doing?
You know what's more terrifying than Little Mermaids? Mermen.
Oh, God.
Merman.
Cat in the Woods.
Oh my God, there's a video. I want to see the video.
It's the same person.
Dude, that is fucked up.
That is so.
What did he do? Like flatten the cheeks out because it looks like slightly different, but you obviously just did like some, I don't know, morphine technology.
Like, and he said, hold on, let me go up because this thing comes up every time I move it. I'm not racist. I just fixed a kid's movie by changing the main character's race. Totally not racist.
What the fuck? How does that fit? The movie's not okay. The movie is trash for completely different reasons than nobody giving a fuck other than get the rage clicks for race swapping again.
And I just don't understand
how much money they're gonna make off of this.
Yeah, it's gonna make show. Like when I heard her sing, bro, I was like off rip. Just like her singing alone is gonna carry that movie. Like her performance is just.
How much money did the Lion King make? The live action one. It went over $1 billion.
I don't want to look that shit up. Come on.
No, you don't have to look it up, but it went over $1 billion. And movies
I
cost
doubt
a little
that.
more
It
right
could go
now.
over a fucking billion. No,
Yes,
now I gotta
did.
look it up. There's no way. Hold on.
But I was about to say, I was like, I don't understand why people bring up the whole, it has 2 million dislikes. It's like that does not mean anything. Like,
how do they know that?
Well, you can go on your Chrome thing, whatever, and it's like an extension where you can go look at the numbers and some backwards shit.
There's a Chrome extension that hacked into YouTube so that you could see dislikes.
Pretty much.
People got too much time on their hands.
That's what I'm saying. Once the dislike button went on, I was like, I don't care about neither of these buttons, bro. Like, like it doesn't matter anymore. Like,
oh my God, PB.
Told you.
You're fucking. Oh God, I have no faith in humanity.
Did it hit 1 point? How much? What did it hit?
1.6 billion.
1.6. I was gonna say 1.3. I didn't think it made it over $1.5 billion. Holy fuck!
And that movie,
how much?
$1 billion.
How many views does I know it's higher on Twitter, but how many views does the trailer have now on their main page?
Fuck, I don't know.
Comic Chat just got it too. 1.6 billion. That's crazy.
That is, and that is for a
Rogue
shit
One
movie.
is so much better.
It is for it. Oh my God! Like if they did a live action, the one live action I would want would be Moana, because I see that working. You have the fucking prototype for everybody. Literally, you could use The Rock.
You know what it would be a genius thing for Disney to do, to turn all these live action adaptations into like precursors for a live action Kingdom Hearts series.
Now see Perp, we need to float. I got a sponsor now. I'm making it in the world. Maybe I can float Disney an idea. Be like, hey, Kingdom Hearts, you want to spin this shit to gold?
But don't take my idea. You remember, you're like, oh, I got this idea for Perp. Don't be one of those people. They like to steal ideas from. Don't be Elvis.
So, do you like color? Do you like colors in your movies?
Burp.
I don't
Either
know how
of
to
you,
answer
it
that.
doesn't matter. Oh my god.
So I don't know
This
if
is
you're
a
being
racist
sarcastic.
thing. We just want to know if you like colors in the movie. It's not like you.
But it's PB saying it, so it's just like it's kind of throwing me off.
You
like colors in your movies?
White people can't ask questions.
Do you like a wide diversity of colors in your movies?
If they're animated, yes.
Well, you could go to moviepalette.com and get in a wide array of any movie that you want, and it will show all of the primary colors for the entire film. You hang it on your wall like a piece of art. Hello, fall.
So
I don't get it.
I've
seen this before.
I'd like to thank today's
Yes.
sponsor, Movie Palette, who have great things going on for fall. There's a 50% off, as you can see, from the Movie Palettes. Plus, if you put in my promo code Zone15, you will get an additional 15%
The code is
off.
Zone 15.
Yes. They wouldn't let me use Phantom Zone because it's fucking trademarked by Warner Brothers, apparently. So I went with the best option.
Wait, Fandom Zone is copyrighted?
It's trademarked by Warner Brothers.
Fandom, not
Yeah,
Phantom.
Fandom.
Fandom.
Phantom.
Okay, well, you're
That's
putz.
pretty cool.
Yeah. But if you put in Zone 15, you will get 15% off of your purchase, and it will also help.
Look
the
at
channel
the
out, so-
diversity in color in Blade Runner 2049. What a beautiful palette for a movie.
Yes, so go check out moviepalette.com and get your movie palette today.
That's interesting.
Sorry, Burp. That'll happen on my channel now a little bit. Anyways.
It's all good. It threw me off because I was like, "What the fuck? Why is PB asking me do I like colors?"
I
What
need
the
to,
fuck?
I need to take. I gotta ask rhetorical questions like Ben Shapiro. That's the only class that I'd ever like to take by him. Is how to segue from whatever the fuck you're talking about into an ad about fucking gold.
And he tricks you too. That motherfucker
Every fucking
tricks
time.
You.
Every time you're
He's like going on.
yeah, I
and
do
I'm
need
gonna
that.
get into my
Yeah,
movie
that's a great
review.
idea. And then he says the name of the company. And I was like, you dirty, rotten motherfucker.
But anyway, speaking of a dirty, rotten motherfucker, let's talk about Frosk. There we go. This cunt. So, surprisingly, G4 is in a bit of hot water again. And why I bring this up is because I like
No, they
gaming. I
did.
wish Husky was here. Frosk is a dumb cunt who has the need to say stupid fucking shit live about a predominantly male audience. So she's got the company. It's
Hold on. See what she said
Oh my God.
was
Perp.
dumb compared to what Brie Larson said.
Yeah.
Night
Like
and day.
she makes Brie Larson
Don't.
seem
Why
like
did
a
you-
fucking brain surgeon. She came out and basically called the males who watch G4, and let's keep it real. A lot of people game, my girl games, but mostly it's a male demographic. And she came out and called them basically just sexist and that they only wanted to see the hot reviewers. And I'm sorry, you look ugly as shit. That's not my fault.
You know what's funny? Like immediately after that, they had some chick on there with a bikini on that shit. And,
Yep. Carmen, I never ignored you. I said hi. And as a matter of fact,
salute.
here you go. Those eyes for you. Okay, so anyways.
I'll get
So I wanted to bring this up because she's still running her mouth. And I feel bad because G4 has G4 has
I
laid
thought he was going
off.
to say he felt bad because of his white guilt.
Yeah, my white guilt's coming through. That's why I have perp on. I feel so ashamed of how my race has treated, African Americans for fucking. What are we going on now? Perp?
I didn't
near
know
a couple centuries now?
the Puerto Ricans were bad to them.
Oh yeah. We weren't busy on our island fucking drinking tequila, not knowing what the fuck was going on over here. Anyways, so this dumb cunt has single-handedly tanked fucking G4. And does she get fired? No. They let go 74 fucking innocent fucking people who had jobs or who had families and shit to support, while this dumb bitch is still on there because they're terrified to fire her.
This is the only time that the whole woke go broke shit actually works.
Actually applies, yes. This is a prime example of going, like, I knew who this bitch was before she got hired, because she was a supposed gamer, okay? But she's one of those fake ass, outraged about everything. She's on the opposite end of this. She's the men are sexist, wage gap, all that bullshit. So when she came and said she was going to be on G4, I said, this fucking network's about to go downhill. And lo and behold, all it took is one fucking podcast with her. And look where we're at. G4 host Frosk posts a tone-deaf meme celebrating her continued employment after the network hit with massive layoffs. So, this bitch, who should be fired, this ugly cunt right here, who should be fired.
She doesn't look anywhere near as pretty as these movie palettes that you can get at moviepalette.com. Put in discount code ZOD15.
The code is in the description along with the website if you're interested. Anyways, so this is the most horrendous fucking I'm so pissed I can't think of the word. Asinine. This is the most asinine thing that I think I've ever heard, and I had to bring it up because this cunt should be the one who's fucking fired. But instead, these fucking people who are probably techs, who are probably fucking camera people, the people who work hard behind the scenes, who get shit. It could be any of us here, because how many have been in a job and you're that person who doesn't get any fucking credit? Your boss gets credit, but here you are busting your ass, doing whatever your job is, and the person above you is going to get credit. And this fucking cunt has the nerve to post a fucking meme about how funny it is that these layoffs happen and she's still fucking safe. Fuck her. She looks like a boy. I fucking hate this cunt. Anyways, in a stunning display of tone deafness, particularly from someone whose own actions, oh, wow. Founding and Comics used a big word today.
Ostensibly,
thank you, played a significant role in getting here. G4 host Frost Black responded to the network's recently announced sweeping staff cuts.
Is this a real fucking person, or is this somebody from Final Fantasy?
She's fucking
the reject.
She's unfortunately, PB, she's fucking real. She exists. Like I wake up every day.
She ain't be looking real.
Responded to the network's recently announced the sweeping staff cuts by sharing a meme celebrating the fact that she herself did not face the chopping block. And this is the meme.
Hello, Carmen. Hello, lemon pie.
She says,
chicken.
As per 3 sources familiar with the business who spoke to Kotaku, at least somewhere between 20 to 30 staff members were laid off at G4 TV on September 14th, but that number is actually higher. I read it somewhere different.
I mean, it would have been. Do you want to get fired at the beginning of the week, in the middle of the week, or the end of the week? Because if you get fired in the middle of the week, then you just take a long long weekend before you go looking for a job again. You fired at the beginning of the week, you're like, I gotta find a job before the week's over. You fired at the end of the week, you're like, motherfucker, I put in this whole goddamn week of effort, and now you fucking can me? You're a bunch of assholes.
And you know how shitty the industry is, and I'm sure everybody on the panel, we've gone through this at some time. These are the type of people who won't tell you until the end of the week, so they get that full week out of you, right? And then, Friday comes and you're collecting that paycheck and you're all happy and they're like, ooh.
Yeah, sorry, Bobby. She didn't come in today. You
don't need to come in.
The pipes is busted. Don't worry about it. Don't come in. Don't come in for another month. Don't ever come back.
Like,
Goodbye, Bobby.
like, you know what pisses me off about this? And Perp, I know this. You're into this world as far as gaming and stuff like this.
Somewhat.
You know as well as anyone that it's the tech teams and the developers and the people behind the scenes that make like Ubisoft or someone big look good. And with this, hey, Janie Davis.
Hello,
good to see you.
Janie.
With this, I am positive that it is the behind the scenes people, the camera people, and all the other podcasters and shit that make this company look good as a whole. And all of these fucking people are being axed, but this dumb cunt who should have been fired for the first stupid fucking thing she said live is allowed to continue to say dumb shit. And I don't know what it is. Does G4 not want to make money?
But people kind of check that out on G4, even when they brought it back, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's other platforms that do this stuff better.
Yeah, this was like their last. I remember G4 when I was coming up, and they were cutting edge because no one had done. It was on Spike TV, and no one had done pure gaming on television. So they were new. They were cutting edge. But today, fucking YouTubers do better game reviews. Speaking of which, we have somebody who's not on the panel, but Cybernetic Husky. You can watch him play a game, and he'll give you funny commentary as he plays the game. There's plenty of people who do this shit, and you're not new, so you gotta carve your place at what makes you wrong, what makes you different from all these other YouTubers and people doing this shit. And G-Force had a chance because they had the name and they had people behind them. And then they quickly fucked that up by antagonizing the people that they had behind them. Also, gamers are a salty bunch.
But a lot of people don't know about this chick Frost. Even before this incident, like she was saying some like a lot of stupid takes, like she was obviously like siding with Xbox. She's like, oh, if PlayStation couldn't get their shit together, they're going to be gone. And she was just saying some wild, like some stupid ass takes and saying things that weren't true, like, oh, this game's coming to Xbox or something like that. Like, a lot of like, so that shit was kind of built up already. So
yeah, I remember her making that comment talking about, like, when I heard that, Perp, I said, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, it's like you're talking about the same people who have one of the biggest selling games in God of War, and they're about to drop another bomb. I feel sorry for whoever releases around God of War Ragnarok. You talk about that studio that like Sony's in desperate straits. Like,
I will say, like, aside note, like, just like Sony is kind of spooked right now with this whole Activision deal and stuff, but that's a whole nother subject.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother. I might want to do a thing on gaming and stuff because I find it fascinating. But Keisha said, I thought lesbians were supposed to be hot. Frost looks like a hyena had a baby.
What's a wallaby? Oh, that's like Rocco. Rocco's a wallaby.
Yep.
Hey Zod, Arizona munchy mango flavor, nice. Awesome. I have no clue what that is, Carmen. But
did you say munchy mango?
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't that what you're drinking?
No, I don't know.
You're not drinking an Arizona right now?
Oh no, I'm drinking a Red's Wicked sour apple.
Okay.
A wicked sour apple.
You know, from Boston. PV does that better.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, do we have our star? Yes, we do, Jay. Sorry, Perp, you're beating diversity tonight. Women trump everything. You know that, right?
Also, I'm a badass, in case you didn't know.
I did.
Hi guys, how you doing? Sorry it took so long. My husband is going to go pick up my daughter now, but I was hanging out with my other daughter, so.
So yeah, we just finished up with the mermaid controversy. Anything? I know you've been watching, so anything you want to add to that before we talk about this dumb cunt who looks like a I love the wallaby thing. I forgot the first thing he said, but
I just, like I said in chat, I'm super fucking excited and I can't wait. And I think it's hilarious. All these people are mad about the actress. I think she's phenomenal. And as soon as her voice hit that note in Part of Your World, I was like, yes, bitch. Yes.
she's the first person I heard who actually hit the fucking notes. Like, look, no shade at Beyonce, but fucking Lion King score sucked this time. It was terrible. I'm sorry, Beyonce. You're a good singer in other places, but with fucking Nala, that
Careful
was a
now.
fucking.
You don't want the hive to come
I
after
know.
you.
I don't want the
You don't want
hive
the
attacking
beehive.
me.
No comment on that.
Fucking crazy. Them crazy, bro. That they talk about stands for Eminem. Can we talk about fucking Beyonce and her fans? They're
The beehive.
nuts.
They'll murder you.
The beehive or whatever. Them bitches.
Them
is
and the
crazy.
barbs. Them and the barbs.
But hi, everyone. Hi, Zad. Hi, PB. Hi, Perp. How's everyone
Hello.
doing?
I am
Damn
just
good.
peachy.
I miss you guys. I'm sorry I've been so MIA. Like you guys know, I've been going through fucking hell over here.
Uh-huh.
Well, hopefully we can cheer you up by looking at, this
Stupid
con-
articles that trigger my author. Yay!
Yeah. Actually,
No,
if
this
you
one's
don't
got to be
know,
quality. It's from Perp's favorite website.
yeah,
I'll be
and
the
not
judge
only
of
that,
that.
I have to bring quality because
It's bounding into bullshit.
today's sponsor is Movie Ballot.
No, dude, you can't. Like, we already did the short ad during the segment. You can't do another short ad during the segment. You do it in between articles.
Okay,
Some
God,
professionalism, please.
In the articles? I'm sorry. But hi, everyone that's saying hi to me in the chat. My phone is fucking lagging.
Wait, you're connected on your phone?
I'm connected on my laptop for the StreamYard, and then
Oh,
on the YouTube with my phone.
Yeah, the phone always lags behind. So let's read about these staff cuts. Let's read about how sensitive Frosk was when these fucking people got their jobs cut and this fucking cunt decided to put a fucking meme about how she was sick. Oh, God, I fucking hate this.
Which cunt is this?
Frosk. This
Oh,
fucking ugly fucking cunt.
She look like
Big.
Aaron Carter.
Please
Like
don't
now.
insult Aaron Carter. He's
No,
got
look up, type up Aaron Carter. What he looks like now. Looks just like the tats and all that. He
mean-
got face tats, all that.
Aaron Carter looks
yeah,
like,
that's-
like this chick. I thought you were saying Aaron Carter looks like Ariel.
Are you white
That's a
facing
bold
again,
choice.
dude?
That's a bold choice. No, the original Ariel?
Oh, okay. I thought you were white facing. I thought you were starting that Asian
White
hate
facing
bullshit.
and transing. Like, let's go full here. Come on now.
Transition.
Yeah. Like, why didn't what's his face bullshit IQ turn the Little Mermaid into a man?
Just fucking go for it. Just the
Just
old
go
white
for
man.
it. If you want to show me the extent of your technology, you son of a bitch, why didn't you turn it into some giant why don't you turn it into
Or
Arnold
Nick Cage. You
Schwarzenegger?
could have turned into Nick Cage.
Oh,
Well,
no.
You wouldn't have got hate there.
Nick Cage
The Little
would never.
Mercage.
Nick Cage would never endorse this. Nick Cage would never co-sign that.
Yes, he would.
I know Nick.
I know Nick.
Personally.
I know this. I got his number. I follow him on MySpace.
Sorry if that was loud. I'm just shuffling cards.
Oh my God. These staff cuts reportedly took effect by complete surprise, as they do in the gaming industry, with many even showing up to set with the understanding that they would be working as normal, only to be met with both the news, their respective programs have been canceled, and a one-on-one layoff session with the network's HR staff. Good job, HR.
You know
Way
what?
to be.
They probably gonna look at this as like a blessing in disguise. Like, that guy got fired from this place because, like, it's already going downhill. So you're probably gonna get a better opportunity somewhere else anyway. So
Yeah, like,
Get
you
paid
know
better.
what? They could use, if you guys don't know, especially in gaming and things like that, a lot of this is credit. Like, these guys get paid shit. And on a serious note here, hold on, I'm gonna go full screen for this time for a serious Zod moment here. These guys who work in the gaming industry and or gaming adjacent, they work hard. And if you guys don't know, it's a fucking shitty, underpaying kind of job. A lot of it's on commission. Sometimes you don't get paid when you're supposed to. Some of it is good faith. But a lot of these people work on credits. And I feel bad because they put their trust that this company will pay them regularly if they have a contract or if they're independent contractors. And it's shit to come into a job that day expecting to work and get a fucking layoff interview. And I think that this is a problem that is widespread across the industry. And this needs to be dealt with because this is a fucking shit thing to do to people. Like, I think of these people like us here on YouTube or you guys in the chat. They're just working to make money and provide for the people, that their families, or, you know, make a break in the industry. And I think it's fucking shitty that Frosk still has her fucking job because she's recognizable, and fucking Johnny, who works the camera, got fucking fired off of his show because this dumb cunt wants to run her fucking ugly whore ass mouth. And I'm going to be brutal about this because I fucking hate this cunt. I think she is everything that is wrong with the fucking industry. And she is the reason that other people adjacent wind up suffering the consequences that she should fucking get. She's a fucking maniacal twat, and I can't fucking stand her. Thank you. I do need more alcohol. Fuck this cunt.
You're turning pink.
You know, like every good Puerto Rican does.
Like, I'm sorry. It just pisses me off because these people are like us, everyone on the panel. They're just blue collar, trying to get by, working as hard as they can. And they get fucked over because this fucking Disney bitch has something to say. And it has nothing to do with poor fucking Joe who was manning the camera that day. Like,
not Joe the plumber.
Or the plumber. Fucking plumber. Probably his job's already shit. Like, it's just.
That's another thing. Maybe like I feel like actors get paid way too much compared to like the people behind the scenes, because people behind the scenes put way more work. Not to discredit no actors, and there's way, especially editing and stuff like animation.
Look, I saw that movie Pearl. I'm not going to give a review here, but I will say the fucking cinematography, the wardrobe really set the scene for what that movie is. Like, if you have a bad cinematographer or you have a bad wardrobe set, or it doesn't look like the time period it's supposed to be shot at, that takes people out of the movie. And don't get me wrong, Mia Goth is fucking extraordinary, and I can't fucking wait for the third movie to come out. But without being able to set the scene, without being able to immerse people in the environment of the story you're trying to tell, it's fucking flat. Like, PB, I know you don't grade on cinematography or any of that deep shit, right?
I kind of do if you're going to take your fucking film and put black bars on the side because you think you know better.
So let me ask you something. Say you're supposed to watch a movie in the 70s, right? Like, the time period is set in the 70s, but they got like technology from like today. Would that take you out of the movie?
I mean, I didn't notice the Starbucks cup at the end of Game of Thrones.
Oh, fuck you. We all noticed it. It was one of our...
I didn't.
That's what's hilarious.
When I watched the episode, I didn't notice it. And then when I watched the other episode, I didn't see the bottle of water either. And it was out in the open. Hello, Karen. I won again.
But I mean, PB, is there something that will take you out of the movie if it's aesthetically wrong?
Yeah. If it's wrong and it's not supposed to be there, like it's not like some Twilight Zone glitch or some crap like that, where you're like, oh, well, I guess it could be there.
I got a perfect
Somebody
another
answers a cell phone in the Land of Oz, and be like, wait, what?
A good example was the Tupac movie. Somebody had an iPhone in that shit.
Ooh, the Tupac shaker.
You're like, hey, wait a second. But
the wrong movie.
Perfect example. PB was the only one who gave a negative. He took off a point in the first Mandalorian episode. I'll never forget. And do you want to know why, PB? Because you're an electrician, right? And you said
right.
the door was fucked up with how they operated it. And he was the only one on the panel who fucking noticed that the door didn't work the way it was supposed to.
No, it's all fucked up, man. Go watch the video.
See? So that's what I'm saying. These people that work behind the scenes, they make sure that there isn't shit like that in our movies or shows. And, you know,
who is this terrifying bitch in this yellow shirt?
Oh, God. I don't know. But, though, details.
She looks like she could give Butterbean a run for his money.
Through the oh my God, you fucked me up. Through details regarding
though details regarding the exact extent of these layoffs are currently unclear, those who were let go are supposedly set to receive anywhere between 16 weeks and 6 months of severance based on their tenure with Comcast, G4's parent company.
So you ain't going to see that money for a couple of years. According to said sources, the network has been in a rough financial shape for quite some time, with managers having been saddled with the honor of looking for any and all ways the network reduce their costs, including by letting go of staff. And there's this comp. Look at her. So happy she tanked the network. Anyways, curiously, these cuts come on the heels of the network announcing a new slate of additional programming, including X-Play hosted by the Office-style parody of
X-Play's back. Wait, is
Look.
X-Play still on? Is that still a thing? I thought it
It
ended
was
years
until
ago.
this bitch came.
Scroll down. It's PB
This
as Kratos.
fucking fugly bitch hosted X-Play.
Yeah.
That used to be hosted by Adam and Morgan.
Yep, they're gone. To
That-
this end, an insider who spoke to Kotaku opinion, I truly cannot imagine the company continuing to produce our slate of content without the people we lost today. Of course not. Staff were also said to have been working without a coherent sense of direction, a frustrating confusion which supposedly erupted when now former G-Force president Russell Aarons, who herself abandoned ship earlier this year, admitted that the network was facing financial hardships and, in an attempt to right the ship, set goals for the upcoming year, which were widely considered to be completely unfeasible. Notably, only did Aarons leave the network a little under the year after she accepted her position as president, but her exit came just roughly 5 months after similarly voluntary departure of G4 senior VP Blair Hender. So here's that. Okay. Taking to Twitter the day after these cuts were divulged to the public, Frosk, whose infamous sexism in gaming rant will undoubtedly be cited as the major factor of the network's struggles, which it fucking is, response to the news by sharing a meme which responded to the news, sharing a meme which featured a lizard with a crown, the deal with it glasses, a joint, and a bold text reading, "I survived," superimposed over its image. This fucking bitch. Oh my god, I fucking hate her so much. She's
gonna
like,
be a geek. She's gonna be on Geeks and Gamers in no
yeah.
time. It's gonna recruit her.
Like, so, like, I bring this up because this is the shit that I'm talking about.
Why don't they change the channel name to Rage and Racism?
Or identity politics.
Oh my god.
Rose, hello, Rose. We're not ignoring the chat. I just
We're
can't
not.
see you guys when I am in the fucking article. So, hi, Rose. I'm sorry if you felt
Did we
ignored.
not say hello to Rose?
Yeah, I
I
don't
was,
think I said hi.
I
to
was
her.
ignoring Carmen.
Well, I already know. I don't even know why you guys just go back and forth. It's great though, but I think it's like one of those things that if you don't go back and forth, I find it weird. It's like one of those rivalries that have to happen, you know? It's like one of the great antagonistic relationships of all time. I don't mean that in a relationship, because apparently, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What's wrong with this fucking art? I'm fucking drinking. I'm having a good time tonight. I'm fucking excited because I got a sponsor. I'm happy to have all of you people here. We have great articles. I'm happy to have Jay here.
Yay!
Because I know she's been having some tough times. I'm happy to have Perp here because it's like having a fucking unicorn.
I wouldn't compare myself to a unicorn. I'm more
It's a
of a
purple
diamond in the rough. You know,
Fuck
Needle
you.
in
That
a
was a
haystack.
terrible movie. It's on the panel, so 4 people on the panel. At least one person can be watching the chat. Janie Davis.
Is that
I
her?
like-
Is that meant to be her? What do you mean by watching the chat? Am I supposed to? Never mind, because they're all gonna get antagonized by me.
I'll get paid for that. I'll get paid
I
for
was, to be fair, I was watching the chat and then my phone died. So
Planet Cubes Queen says, Amish Rasad's Phantom Zone, fake super chat. Emma Watson, I just highlighted this because I missed the day of Mega Jetty 1 putting fake super chats. Emma Watson was Belle in the live version, not Emma Stone. I'm sorry. They're both hot.
Wait, did she go back and watch that earlier? Because I'm not 100% sure that you said the wrong name.
I'm not 100%
I am
sure
100%
either, but I've
sure
been
that
drinking.
I said the wrong name. I didn't remember what you said. I just remember Emma, and I was like, pick a last name. There's only 2 of them. Got it
any
wrong.
last name out of this bucket of words will work.
Right?
Okay, so let me just do a simple question here for the panel. What do you guys think? Go, PB.
I think that if you'd like to save 15%, go to moviepalette.com. Use code ZONE15. Links in the description.
Beautiful. Love that
Nice.
answer. Very. PB is officially my manager. What now? Now you're gonna have to take a cut, right? Was it like 10%?
You just cut
And
one
I'm
of
your
movie
financial
palettes.
advisor, so I take at least 90.
Oh, geez.
Jesus Christ, for
Big.
90%, you better be giving me some fucking gold shit. Like I better be
That's
talking to Disney
that's
tomorrow.
like the Britney
Hey, you got
Spears
your
treatment.
sponsorship though. You got your sponsors. You know what I'm saying?
How does one get sponsorships? I
don't know. I'll be honest with you. They fucking emailed me out of the blue. I don't even know. Like, they said they watched my content. It messed with what they were doing, and which I think they lied to me about that because clearly they didn't watch my shows.
Phantasmagorical says, "Love you, Jackie. Heart, 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 heart."
Look at all this love I bring to your channel.
Anybody can go back. I said the right amount. Just rewind and play it slowly. I hope that's the comment she was talking about. I don't know if there was one before that.
Guess we'll find out.
Uh-oh. Your woman and Carmen are getting together. I think there's some plots going on in the chat. You see
They're
that?
always plotting. Women getting together is dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why they don't. That's why they didn't want to let them into Congress, because when they get together, they plot.
It's because women have the power to fucking destroy the man's world if they just fucking get their heads out of their asses.
You know, please continue to keep them firmly stuck in there because, you know, I'm comfortable.
So, Jay, what do you think of this, and how do you feel about the layoffs and everything? Do you think they axed the wrong person?
A seal.
Obviously, I'm always here for my fellow underdog protagonist, and the villain is never going to win. Sorry, love you, but no.
Wow, that hurt but made sense.
I said I love you, okay?
But yeah, I don't know if you know what she said, but she went on a rant about sexist men and the fact that the
Who
other
did this?
She said Olivia Munn did not come to G4 to look nice on the eyes for you, which like I love when like people have the compilation of like what G4 used to do, like that shit was damn near soft.
Dude, it was, yeah, like it was entirely a sex appeal network.
Oh yeah, 110%.
Like they eased into it, and they were like, just put on a small top and jump up and down on that trampoline. They literally did that, and I was like, okay, well, my God, so not a problem for me. But is this where we're going now?
Could have swore they had Olivia Munn on there eating glizzies and stuff. So,
well, they had her, and then who was the other one? Sarah Underwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. They know all kinds of stuff about video games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Holy shit! This is the second time. Oh my God. Why no full screen? Delayed gratification.
We don't need to know what happens in the bedroom.
I didn't say anything about that. What are you talking about? It's like the full screen option is there. Especially while Mr. Drunk's fandom zone gets another beverage.
Oh, Mr. Drunk's fandom zone. Oh, I've missed this.
Can you not hear me, guy? There he is.
I wasn't getting another beer. God damn. See, this is a problem when you're friends and you're a co-host and they fucking know you and they're just like, oh yeah, he's getting another beer, you son of a bitch.
It's like, don't tell my secrets.
By the way, still
It's
my
not
best man
secret.
at the wedding. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot live on.
What wedding? Wait, what wedding?
Wait,
I appreciate that.
When I
that.
propose eventually. I'm thinking of the perfect way.
Is
to
she not
propose.
sitting right next to you?
That's what I was
No,
just about
she's
to
not.
say.
She's in the other room with her headphones in.
Oh my God!
Probably listening
Like,
to your
yeah,
dumbass
she's in the other
spoil the
room with the
surprise.
headphones and listening to this fucking stream.
Gosh, I
We'll
hope
let me
not.
we're on
That'd
the
be
same page,
uncomfortable.
BB. Oh God.
But so the last person I didn't get to hear before we switch gears, Mr. PurpMinded. What do you think? Because I know you kind of feel like I feel about this
Yeah, it sucks people lose their jobs, but America.
Fuck yeah!
America.
Yeah, you'll be all right though. You live in the land of the dreams. You know what I'm saying?
You see, okay,
You'll be all right.
so go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, like, it sucks, and it's just like, that she's the cause of their downfall. She should be the one to get the boot. I definitely, like I said, it could be just a blessing in disguise for them to be like, all right, we can probably find better opportunities somewhere else now.
Okay, full screen one more time. There you go. The blue eyes. Okay.
No, somebody asked for you to go full screen.
What? I am popular on my channel occasionally.
Where does it say that?
How'd that sentence feel?
Oh, I see it. It says Carmen
It
says
felt
full
nice.
screen again. Okay.
It felt nice. Felt nice. So we could all agree this is a douchebag thing, but you know who else is doing douchebag things besides G4? We also have another infamous seller of douchebaggery. Walmart. Let's talk. I haven't talked about fucking Walmart. Of all the years that I've been doing this on this channel, I don't think have we ever done an article on Walmart?
I don't think so. Not since
I
I've been
don't-
around, at least.
Yeah.
What Walmart slander is this?
Don't be one of them people. This is like Disney. Don't feed into the fucking.
I'm certainly
conglomerate.
not going to go to Target. I don't like that place. There's only two places you can go.
See, that's the problem, Perp. We have only two places we can relate to. Either you go to Target or you go to Walmart. Both are shitty options.
Nah, at least Walmart got shit. You know, Target got nothing. Like I went in there to try to get something. I was like, bro, y'all don't got shit in here.
Like, how does everybody like Target? I hate Target.
Dude, I hate Target too. I'm not gonna lie, but this is a shitty thing. Walmart and other retailers. So let me be clear: Walmart is always going to get shade because they're the biggest, and you know when you're on the top, they want to take you down. And other retailers are canceling billions of dollars in orders. Like this is big, especially coming up to the Christmas.
It's huge.
So Walmart, Target, Macy's, and Kohl's are among the retailers who have recently said that they are canceling some orders to better balance inventory levels to replay. Thank you. Of a strategy used at the start of the pandemic. Now, this is the thing that gets me. This strategy was used at the start of the pandemic. That made sense because people weren't going out, whatever. But they're using this now when we don't have the pandemic restrictions and shit like that. So I'm at a loss as to why these retailers are canceling $1 billion of orders. And thankfully, I don't do that online.
Christmas on your ass.
Okay.
You didn't order anything. That sounded like you ordered something, Jackie.
I'm trying to understand why they would cancel the orders to balance the inventory to get the orders.
You see what I'm going with this? Like,
Wait a second. So,
is that what the fuck you just said?
Q's Queen says, I hate fucking Walmart. Well, maybe you should stop coming on so strong to Walmart and go fuck some other store.
I was about to say the same thing, baby.
Okay. I thought it was good.
At least Walmart has a greeter. You know, Target doesn't have none of that. They don't have nobody at the door.
I haven't seen a Walmart greeter in a while. Like I've been very unwelcome.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so PB, go ahead. Tell us what you think about this Walmart thing.
I think
someone
Walmart shouldn't discriminate against ginger beards. It's very, very naughty.
Oh, disgusting. I'm gonna vomit. Okay. There you go. See, I'm a man of the people.
He's a man of the people. He actually did that. I did not do it myself. Delayed gratification. You're welcome.
My brain goes in the gutter every time you say it.
Yes, it does.
Other steps retailers are using to clear inventories as spending has slowed on some non-discretionary categories, are employing markdowns and packing away products for the following year. The elevated inventory levels also reflect international overbuying to mitigate shortages and easing of supply chain constraints. One risk of canceling orders is straining or damaging relationships with trading partners. After the pandemic arrived, many retailers were called out for not honoring their contracts to pay in full for goods that were in production, as well as for requests for postponements, discounts, or delays in payment. Several issued statements assuring their commitments, with Levi's and Gap offering lower cost financing to factories to weather payment downfalls. So from what I'm hearing from all that jargon is that they created this bullshit. And now, as per usual, the fucking consumer for the 2022 holiday season is going to fucking be hit because they wanted to get out of their fucking arrangements. And all of this has to be paid by the vendors. So being a Marcus, for instance, I know this firsthand. Or I'm sorry, the anonymous movie people I work for.
I like anonymous.
I know this firsthand. We ordered a bunch of shit that, in theory, on a good movie day, we should go through. But because we have slowed, even on Tuesday, our sales has slowed down quite a bit. We had like 150 people all day on a Tuesday. That is fucking jack shit. Normally we get 200 to 300, maybe 400 on a really busy schedule. So we got a bunch of food that we ordered in preparation. Unfortunately, we didn't use that food. It spoils, it goes bad. We've got to order more. And I will give the movie theater one thing. They didn't put it on fucking credit or cancel the order and go, oh, we'll just pay you at a later date. So what the companies did were they gave basically an IOU to their distributors. And now the distributors want their fucking money. And they're like, oh, shit, we got to pay these people back. So what are they doing? They're fucking the consumer.
Of course.
And this is everybody. This isn't just Walmart, Perp, because I know you appear to be a fan of Walmart. This isn't just Walmart. This is Target. This is Gap. This is fucking Levi, Macy's. All of these people took out these fucking IOUs. And now the consumer has to pay that shit back as always. So now we get fucked on inventory because they're paying off their debts. Am I reading into that right?
That's I'm still trying to understand the canceling the order for the inventory to get the order.
It sounds like a pretty. It sounds like a lot of fuckery going on.
Yes,
No.
absolute fuckery.
No, this is all straightforward bullshit.
And this is like fuckology. It's not even fuckery anymore.
The other risk
This
is not
might be the 201, not the 101.
the other risk is not having enough inventory to meet demand. Many retailers and brands indicated they missed sales opportunities during the 2020 holiday season due to over lean inventories as demand recovered more quickly than expected. Second quarter analysis calls found retailers aware of a potential inventory shortfall risk from overly aggressive actions. Christina Hennington, Target's EVP and Chief Growth Officer, said steps are being taken by the discounters buying team, including rigorously reforecasting expectations for the balance of the year and beyond, and determining where to reduce future receipts and orders. In some cases, it meant working with vendor partners to reduce our fall receipts in light of our updated expectations. It also meant quickly building complying promotional plans to drive unit velocity for product we already owned, with a focus on providing great value and generating excitement for our guests. That sounds like a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Like, I did not understand a goddamn thing this lady just said.
Well, I'm so glad we went through
Yeah.
So, let me read this last bit because it's a short article. John David Rayner, Walmart's EVP and CFO, said it is clear most summer inventory was reducing exposure in electronics, home, and sporting goods, and canceled billions of dollars of orders to realign inventory. He said our actions in quarter 3 will allow to make significant progress towards realizing absolute levels and mix, which will enable our stores to be well positioned ahead of the holiday season. So, yeah, that's a lot to chew on. Basically, the gist is: do you think we're gonna be? Do you think we're gonna be fucked for the holiday season? Go, PB.
I mean, you might be completely screwed for the holiday season.
I got my cowboy hat.
Unless all you'd like to do is save 15%. You could go to moviepalette.com and put in code ZONE15 and save 15% on their fall selection. Not guaranteed to be here by Christmas.
Plus, they, unlike these companies, actually have the merchandise in stock. Oh my god, that was great. Jay, what do you think of this? And do you think this fucks the consumer, or will they balance everything out by the fucking holiday season? Which, by the way, we have like what, 2 months before we get to fucking December.
Like, listen, I'm just trying to make it through September, okay? You don't need to bring in here all that negativity and bullshit. Honestly, they're stupid, and I don't understand. I just don't understand. And no matter what happens, the consumer always gets fucked because nobody cares about the consumer, and people keep giving these people the power that they have, and that's where it leads us. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
That was perfect.
good.
Perp, are you still gonna be shopping Walmart after this? Do you think they're gonna have all your holiday needs? You know,
Yes, I'm still shopping at Walmart after this, if that's the question. I literally just bought oil there. Nice, cheap synthetic oil. Thank you.
But can Perp get that new fucking iPhone 360?
Walmart doesn't have technology stuff. That's crazy. He's muted, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know. I was hoping our jaunty conversation would unmute him, but
I don't
apparently
know
not.
what jaunty means, but sure. Is that a word, Jackie?
I believe so. Let's see what it means.
Friggin'
I've heard of
jaunty.
haughty, but I've never heard of jaunty.
Yeah, how are you
Jaunty.
spelling it? Because I was spelling it Janty.
Nope, it's Jaunty.
Oh,
And it says having or expressing a lively, cheerful, and self-confident manner.
wow, what a fucking, he read one fucking bounding into bullshit article and he's like, I'm gonna use a big word.
He's like, bitches, that'd be fancy.
I was saying every now and then I like to show my hidden extensive vocabulary.
That's how I feel when I use words like, what did I say the other day? What was it? Abhorrent? I think I said abhorrent.
Ooh, look at you joining the fancy train.
Somebody looked, and I don't even know who I was talking to, and they looked at me like, the fuck? I was like, oh, I'm an author. It's fine.
Yes.
I don't know what BB24 is.
What?
Planet
What are you
Fuse
talking
Queen says, because I can't highlight it because I'm on the next topic.
Mr. Zod's Fandom Zone, have you been watching BB24?
Wrong
No,
answers only.
because
What do you think it means? Oh, never mind.
bad.
I assume it's big boobs all day.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I wish I could,
Big
but I gotta
Brother.
deal with pumpkins.
Wait, Big Brother's out again?
Wait,
God damn it. No, I have
people
not
watch
been.
Big Brother.
I don't.
Do not. Yeah, Big Brother is the shit. Like, there be some treacherous shit going on
No,
there.
man, like watch Survivor. There's a real.
Look,
competition.
I
Can we
like
just watch
Survivor and, to a point. I don't know. Later season, I wasn't feeling. But Big Brother, there's always some treacherous
Well,
shit
that's
going on
because Jeff Probst had to go all woke, and I knew it was going to be
Yep.
a fucking man who's like, well, is everybody here okay with me saying, come on in, guys? And everyone was like, oh, yeah, nobody, we don't give a fuck. We're here to play a game, man. We're here to be the sole survivor. And then about 5 minutes later, some fucking guy was like, well, I don't know if it's appropriate for the ladies.
Woke Survivor. What is the world coming to?
So
But you know
every
what's
time
not
he
woke?
fucking says it and I'm watching TV, I go, guys?
Why is this bitch freaking trending again? I'm so fucking sick of her.
Which bitch?
AH.
Oh,
Ah,
but you
get
know
my
what
joke?
you're not sick of, Jay?
What?
Or any of us on the panel?
Ezra
Star
Miller?
Wars. Star Wars.
Scream
Miller?
6! Yes! So, the setting of Scream 6 is in New York. Fucking, this day was perfect because in my thumbnail, I actually positioned the Scream guy to look like he was stabbing Ariel, which was fucking brilliant on its own. But then I found out Scream 6 will be in the greatest fucking city on earth, the greatest fucking place on earth, fucking New York City, and it makes the franchise
yelled at.
20 times more mortifying. It's awful, says Melissa, whoever the fuck. Yes. I am so fucking excited. I was not expecting this. Thank you, Variety. I am so excited. Scream is finally coming to a place. It recognizes fucking New York City and Ghostface in New York. Oh my god. There's so many
Facing
fucking
the
people to kill.
ghost.
Like, I can't, like, I knew Scream 6, they were have to go big or go home. And then the director, and if you guys don't know, it's the director from Ready or Not, which was one of my favorite fucking horror movies. And they were like, yeah, we're going to New York City. And I was like, go. Let's get it. I was so fucking excited about this. I don't agree with you, Kiefer. I'm sorry. I like Scream 5. It's actually on my top 10 movies. Does it have a few issues? Yes. But I think on the whole, it was great. I loved the scene in the hospital, particularly with Dewey. But, you know, I like Scream. I like it as a franchise. I was in the minority who liked Scream 4. I'm super fucking excited about this. I know Killjoy Jake has been given updates about this, and hopefully I can get with him and do some kind of interview, or I don't know, podcast. Is that what the kids call it? But a podcast talking about our thoughts about this new location. If you guys don't know, Killjoy Jake did a fucking...
Yeah, I knew. You just brought this up so that you could talk about Killjoy Jake because you have some weird fascination with this man.
So if you guys don't know, Killjoy Jake has done a crowdfunded movie called The Red Right Hand. It's fucking amazing. Definitely go and check him out.
Red Right Hand.
Yes. That's the name of the song.
That sounds like some Red Ribbon Army shit.
The long-running Scream franchise is moving out of Woodsboro and coming to New York City for its upcoming 6th installment.
Woot, woot.
Yes, it's a creative decision that will make the franchise more terrifying, says the cast member, Melissa, whatever the fuck. No Scream film has ever been set in a big city. It's like 20 times more mortifying. She said to Collider about setting the new Scream movie in New York City. It's awful because you always see how in a city like New York City, everyone is kind of doing their own thing, and someone is screaming for help and nobody will come and help them. That is so true. They continued that no one comes to help them. You know, like everyone's kind of like, I'm not getting into that. Yeah, that's a fucking, yeah. It's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'll mind my own business. I'm gonna walk and do whatever the fuck. So it's mortifying because you're chased by Ghostface, but you also see humanity and how it reacts to a situation like that. Anyway, I think I've already probably
stupid humanity.
But Barrera, whatever, starred in the 5th
Okay, Joe.
movie, simply titled Scream, opposite of Jenna Ortega, who is fantastic, Jasmine Sylvia Brown, and Madison Gooding. That
Mason?
film, huh?
Mason?
That's what I said. Film
You said
revives this.
Madison?
I said Mason.
No, you fucking didn't.
We bought the franchise earlier this year with strong reviews and 140 million at the box office worldwide, baby. That is great for a horror movie franchise, and I believe
trash.
that is quadruple its budget. All 4 actors
That's
will
trash.
be returning. Shut your fucking whore mouth.
It's only quadruple. They only get 60% of the 140 million. What was the budget?
Like 60 mil?
So they barely made any money at all.
Shut your whore mouth. Scream 6 as well.
Not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
As well, franchise mainstay Courtney Cox, original star Nev Campbell, intended to join the Scream 6, but exited the sequel over a deal she thought was beneath her value to the franchise. I did not feel that what I was being offered equated the value that I bring to this franchise and have brought to this franchise for 25 years, Campbell said earlier this year. And as a woman in this business, I think it's really important for us to be valued and to fight to be valued. Okay. Look, Sydney is one of the greatest female protagonists. I fucking love Sydney. I think that Sydney is one of the iconic female survivors in the franchise. Take nothing away from that, but calm the fuck down.
I will calm up.
Like, okay, let's just stop at this. PB, I've heard your arguments about wage gap and all that shit. Do you feel that maybe she was being paid less than what her value is within the series, being the main survivor of 5 movies?
No.
Kiefer,
She was
I
paid
do agree.
appropriately. Get a better agent.
The first, the series on MTV of Scream I watched. I loved the first 2 seasons. Thought they were great. 3rd season was but yeah, I'm a big Scream fan. Look, I will fully admit I have a total 100% complete bias, but I'm not so hardcore like these other people who are like, oh, they changed the formula, whatever. I just think it's an entertaining fucking movie. Wes Craven is a fucking horror legend. And I think that this movie, these directors, they get what Scream is. Some people liked the latest movie. Some people didn't. That's cool if you didn't like it. I completely understand. But I think it still retained a lot of what made Scream Scream. And my problem with a lot of franchises that come out is that they don't retain what makes the series. And I think it does. It was meta. It had a contextual message. That's all of the things that Scream has always been since fucking 1992. So I am on board for whatever they do. Nev Campbell leaving, hey, I wasn't back there. I don't know what the fuck they offered her. Right. It had to have been lower than what she felt she was worth. That, to me, is
They probably should have offered her a lifetime supply of bagels.
Fucking bagels can make the difference. Kiefer said, personally, I like the MTV better than the films. That was pretty good. Sydney is only interesting thing about the movies. Yeah, I agree. That's pretty cool. The supporting characters in the show was much more lovable than the supporting cast of the film. I mean, but see, Kiefer, I respect those criticisms because those are actual criticisms. So I get where you're coming from. Like, you like the casting of it. And I agree. The show fleshed out a lot of things because they had episodes. But you got to remember, when you're writing a movie versus a show, it's a completely different beast. I feel like if you do a show properly, She-Hulk, talking to you, fuck off.
Whoa.
If you do a show properly,
you
can flesh things out and make things better. where a movie only has an hour, 2 hours to get you invested in the characters, make a compelling story, and make it all come together by the end. So I get the argument. Like, yes, a show was great, and that show was good, but when they rejiggered the cast, they really fucked it up. And that was all on MTV. I 100% like when MTV went through that weird like renaissance. It's like you can only do so much on film. And that's where I feel like shows have a greater advantage if they're based on a movie because they can flesh out all of these characters much better. From Dusk Till Dawn, the TV series. Bet you guys didn't know that was a thing. It's on Netflix. It's an amazing show. It goes through the first movie and fleshes out the characters better than the movie did. But, you know, not everything works in that frame. And originally this was a movie. And not everyone is fucking Wes Craven. Wes Craven is a genius. He can make you care about people in a short time period. Unfortunately, a lot of writers can't do that. But I do like Ready or Not, and I do think that the people who made that movie, they understand the material of Scream. And that's why I invest myself in this franchise. And, you know, people will disagree with me. That's fine. Totally get where you're coming from. But me personally, I'm fucking excited. And I got a bias to anything shot in New York. So, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if it's shot in New York, you're gonna get me in the theater to at least watch it. And, you know, that's 100% bias on me. Oh my God, here we go. Oh my God. So you guys notice what's oh my God, don't make this statement. So it was shocking, but also as a woman, I get it. Barrera said to Variety about Squirrel's departure. And here we go. You guys ready for the Barrera? Why you gotta speak? You're the main fucking character. Don't when you say these statements, you start to get me worried about the fucking movie because then she follows that as especially as a woman of color. I deal with this stuff all the time where I feel they're not paying me what I know I'm worth. Barrera, what have you done besides fucking Scream? I did not know who this person was before Scream. And oh my God, this is that bullshit where it's like with actresses and actors especially. Your credit is based on what you do in the industry. Say, you know, you have Leonardo DiCaprio or Joe DiMaggio. I'm sorry, that's a baseball player. Or Joe Sierra or something like that, right? Who are you going to pick? Are you going to pick fucking Joe, who you don't know, or are you going to go for Leonardo DiCaprio? I mean, what you done matters in this industry. That's why I don't believe this applies to their argument. Is there racism in Hollywood? Fuck yes. Is there sexism? Fuck yes. Hello, Harvey Weinstein. There's sexism, there's racism, there's fucking biases all across the board. But if you are fucking nobody that's complaining about this, like, you're not established. If you were an established actor and because you were black, you didn't get a role, or Latino, or whatever, then I fucking understand that. You should fucking complain about that. But if you are fucking virtually nobody, you get into a big ass franchise and get lucky, you don't have the right to sit there and go, oh my God, as a woman of color, I understand that I've been discriminated, blah, blah, blah. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, The Craft was a good movie. Okay, so they say they're feeling undervalued, blah, blah, blah. Scream 6 will follow the courted survivors from the 5th movie as they leave Woodsboro behind and attempt a fresh chapter. Ortega teased the film over the summer, calling it the bloodiest Scream ever yet. That'll be fucking awesome. Ghostface gets a lot more intimidating, Ortega says. And Scream 6 script, I just read part of the script and just gets more and more gory. I think that it's probably the most aggressive and violent version of Ghostface we've ever seen, which I think will really be fun to shoot. I can't fucking wait. I'm so excited. PB, your excitement is just coming off in waves.
You have no idea.
What do you think of this screen being shot? And what do you think about the trials and tribulations?
I'm not up to date on any of the Scream. Like, I think the last one I seen was number 3.
Oh, God, man. You got to get your shit together.
I know. I'm busy watching Cobra Kai.
You don't want to know how many Scream movies I've seen.
Okay, but what do you guys think about that whole argument that being a woman and a woman of color, I've been discriminated against in the industry? How many times have we fucking heard this?
As a woman, I can say that it's bullshit. And yes, there is inequality in certain areas. However, I don't think that we should walk around saying, as a woman, I deserve more. I feel like we should say, I deserve more because I work my ass off. That's just my personal opinion.
No. The chick was something Barrera. She's the fucking main bitch of the series now. Phantasmagorical put it great. Wham and ree.
Yep.
Landon, what's up? No, look, I understand Nev Campbell's argument. She's been in the franchise for 25 years. Like,
right.
If they offered her a bullshit, like she was in Wild Things, Planet Q's Queen Party 5, she was in a lot of great movies. She's a very good actress, and she's very selective about her roles. And she does Scream because it's kind of where she broke out. And I understand that nostalgia and being grateful for being in a franchise only takes you so far. But at the end of the day, it's like, fucking pay me. Like, right. I get it. I get that argument. Like, she is one of the main survivors of the whole entire series. Mm-hmm. So I understand her argument. Like, if they gave you a shitty offer, like, and you chose to walk away, and right. She gave a statement, I don't fault her for that. Like, I've seen a lot of salty people going, oh my God, she's being a bitch, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, she's been in this franchise for 25. She's been in every fucking Scream movie. Like, right. Asking for more money is not unreasonable, or asking for what you think you deserve as right. The lead is not an unreasonable request.
However, there's a fine line between being paid what you're worth and being a diva. So we obviously don't know.
And that other actress, I disagree with her, because it's like, you just started, bitch. I didn't know who you were. Like, you making a statement like, oh, being a black woman in this industry and blah, 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 talking points. It's like, this feels like a way for you to take cheap shots at the people who are giving you a fucking chance. Like, they are doing something with this franchise where they're focusing on these new people now. And they did a Cobra Kai kind of thing where they brought in the old cast, but they were more of a supporting role. And
never die.
Yeah. And they used the supporting role to elevate the new people, which some of them were all right. Some of them I didn't really vibe with, but like, they were trying that same technique.
Good.
And I think that it's going to undermine that with this bitch coming out and going, oh, well, I understand where she's coming from, and you go, girl. It's like, no, you don't. You weren't in that room. Who knows? Maybe they gave her a reasonable offer and she wanted more. We don't fucking know. We weren't back there during the negotiations. But that's between her and the fucking studio and the directors. Maybe the directors wanted to give her more, but the studio said no.
Right.
They only made 140 million, which is a lot for a Scream movie and for a horror movie in general this year. But that's still not like breaking records. Like, that's not even the Batman made more. Like, that's not like a tremendous great thing. They just made enough to greenlight a sequel, and this sequel has got to knock it out of the park. So it'd be like, you're not talking Halloween numbers, you're not talking about anything like that. They're just getting their footing. So, you know, I just think this bitch needs to shut the fuck up and be grateful she's got a fucking opportunity, because, like...
What's up, Landon?
Hey, Landon. Sorry to hear. Hopefully listening to us will cheer you up, because we're fucking funny. Except for Perp. I don't know what Perp's
What's
doing.
up, Keely Chow? Perp's moving a body.
Oh, I thought you said except for her. I was like, wow, fucking rude.
Hey, look, you know, we don't pay Jay shit, and she still comes on here. She ain't complaining about the fucking pay gap.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't pay PV either, and he's been here longer than anyone.
Speaking of
I
money,
think
if
I have
y'all
a
want
purpose
to donate,
longest.
if y'all want to donate to my, you know, coffee fund, feel free.
Who would worry about
Oh,
the pay gap? Why
Look,
would you need to worry about the payback? When you go to moviepalette.com, you can save 15% by using code ZONE15. Link is in the description.
So go check out that link. Go get yourself a movie palette if you want to help out this channel. If not, I understand.
It's a nice piece of artwork from your favorite film.
I know, and your favorite villain.
I didn't say that part.
Killer Chow says, it's true. There is a way for newer characters to be propped up without the originals being treated like crap. Exactly. And I think Scream, Cobra Kai, these franchises are starting to get it. Like, you got to give the new ones respect. I even think they let Dewey go out. Look, everybody pissed off with Dewey's death. This motherfucker should have died in, like, Scream fucking 3. Like, that whole scene, my favorite fucking scene in the movie is when he's in that hospital and he's fucking loading the gun up and he fucking shoots him 5 times in the chest. Like, that gets me hyped just I might fucking watch Scream 5 after this. Like, I really enjoy the movie. And, like, look, I know some people aren't on the same level of hype as me.
I thought it was okay.
But I love just the way it's shot and the kind of suspense and, like, that gut-wrenching feeling when he gets fucking just gutted from fucking stern to all the way up to just about his neck. It's like, I love the way that they shot that. And, like, look, I get it. Some people are going to be salty. Oh, look at that. Well, you know, you guys are.
Thank you.
So, you know, that's kind of like, that's a little cheating there, PB.
Nope. No cheating.
Bitch, you used to say those things about me till we lived together.
No, she didn't.
No, she never did. That's why I love her. She doesn't put up with my shit. And I think, you know, to get a little bit of a sidebar for all you lovebirds out there, because this is a diverse fucking podcast. So,
yeah, Perp with his white circle.
That fucking racist bastard. Whitewashing. No. This is why I love my beautiful lady, because she hasn't taken my shit since the first day she met me. And, you know, she calls me out on it. I think that when finding the perfect person, it is just about finding the person who is perfect for you. It's like the perfect crazy for you.
Yes.
No, because let's be real, all women are crazy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's finding the crazy that is suited for you, because being in a relationship itself is crazy. It's a risk. You take chances with your heart, and you put yourself out there, and it's about finding that person who's willing to put themselves out there with you, and it's fucking beautiful. So the more you know, there you go.
Dun,
That's
dun,
why.
dun.
I always say, like, I've been literally, it's so funny because people are always like when people get married, like I'll go to work, for instance, when I'm working in the office, and people will be bitching about their, hey, I was just about to talk about my husband. Hi, husband.
What's up?
Hey, Moose, what's up? Yeah, and that's the thing. And I love
Fanta, you have my sympathy.
and that's why I love doing this stream and seeing all of you people in the chat, and I love doing this is because at the end of the day is we're all crazy on this panel, and we need people who are as equally crazy as we are to be with us. And for me, that's Betchy. She's in the room, I think, passed out. But for my co-host Mazel Tov, that's Carrie. So
Tazzle mobs.
Tazzle mobs.
And Jay's been going through all sorts of shit, but she sticks in there. She sticks in there because she loves the person that she's with. And Perp, I don't know. I guess he's got hoes in different area codes. I don't know. I'm being racist there. I'm sorry. I just thought it ludicrous.
Troy Aikman won 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, Fanta, we know what
Troy
happened
Aikman
since
won
then.
3 Super Bowls. What 90?
What have you been doing for the
93,
last 25?
94?
What have you been? It's almost fucking 30 years, Fanta. What have you been doing
Yeah,
for 25, 30 years?
Come on, Cowboys ain't as good as they used to be. So, speaking of which, let's talk about the better fantasy show. I'm going to talk about Lord of the Rings tonight, the best fantasy show. Everybody should be watching. I'm just fucking with you.
It even fucking says House of Dragon. Fuck you.
I knew I was gonna get. Ed says home. Game of Thrones news. House of Dragons. Millie Alcock speaks candidly about her struggles with being on a hugely popular show. I thought this was.
Bye, Perp.
I thought this. Perp
He
left?
died. He died.
Oh, God damn it, Perp. This is what happens when you acquire them on landline. Anyways.
Oh, my God.
It has been tough on such a massive show. I thought this was interesting because I actually like her character. Some people do, some people don't. I think.
You mean the fact that she wants to fuck her uncle?
I mean,
I
come
know
on,
you're into
know
that,
my
you freak.
history with Cersei. You think I'm gonna have a problem with that? I mean, come on. This is me we're talking about.
What'd you say? What'd you say about Cersei?
Zod's favorite relationships in all of Game of Thrones are all incestuous.
They are not incestuous with Jon Snow and fucking Daenerys.
What do you mean?
She was his aunt.
Grandmother.
She's his aunt.
Whatever. She's too young to be an aunt. Whatever. I don't.
No, that's not how it works.
Whatever. She's hot. If I was Jon Snow, shit happens. Anyway,
it's all right if you want to fuck your aunt as long as your aunt is hot. That's fucked up, guy.
There's a difference between wanting to be with Daenerys and wanting to be with Emilia Clarke. Okay, let's be honest. Call it what it really is.
That's true.
Hey. Both of them are fucking equally hot. Okay, Daenerys walked through fucking fire with 2 dragons on her. Or I'm sorry, 3. And one was like covering up the whatever. And I was like, oh boy. And I was just saying, Jon Snow got to tap that. The fucking saddest fucking loser. Okay, think about Jon Snow for a second. The motherfucker's on the wall. He doesn't see bitches. He can't fucking get out. I'm just saying, like, he's on the Night's Watch. That's basically like taking a vow of chastity. So you know what? I don't fucking blame him. His aunt or whatever the fuck comes along and she looks like fucking Daenerys, the fucking queen of dragons, the breaker of chains. She's got fucking titles. Like, good for John.
Okay, listen. But this makes me think of okay. Sorry. So earlier today or the other day, I don't remember. I was on Facebook, and you know how Facebook has those reels, and people, record the reels is basically like the YouTube Shorts or whatever. This motherfucker, he got on there and he was like, "Oh yeah, everything was going good. We were having a good night." And then my grandma brought out the photo album, and then she was, showing the pictures of this, that, and the other. He's like, and then we got to a picture of my grandma when she was in her 20s, and fuck.
I mean,
oh my god!
Look. Is it really that bad? I mean, there's worse really. I think the brother sister thing is hard for me to explain away, but fucking Aunt, I mean, and it was murky, and maybe no one fucking knew that fucking.
I didn't say there was a problem before you knew, but
broken?
after you fucking know, and you're like, probably shouldn't have done that, should I? Nobody even thought that. They were like, oh, that was some great fucking sex, man. Let's incest it up.
Hey. When I heard that, I go, if he pretends he didn't hear the information,
they're really not pretending, though. None of them are pretending. They're not like, well, we could just say that we're not related. No, they're all have gone to the Joe Dirt School of Incest.
Hey, and besides that, Cersei Lannister, I'm sorry, like
she's not your sister.
Look, Cersei is hot. You gonna argue that with me? You gonna argue that she's hot and crazy?
Hot and crazy.
Sure.
Moose said Zod equals incest approved. Look. I'm just saying, look, this doesn't necessarily make it right, but
it does make it wrong.
Hold on. Medieval
right,
times,
it doesn't necessarily make it right because it's wrong.
No, medieval times, Roman times, they were all fucking their brothers and sisters. Why are we?
That doesn't make it okay.
Why are we judging them? And this was a historically accurate thing.
Why are we judging them? Because they were all having kids like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
We don't. I mean, Joffrey was fucked up, but the other kid was okay. You had a 1 or 2 chance.
Was he?
He was only depressed because his mother fucking blew up the Citadel with his girlfriend. Like, I understand that, and she was fucking hot too.
Just
so
literally,
yeah, I
like,
jumped off
fell
the
out
fucking
a
tower
window.
too.
He just like fell out of it. And he's like, fuck it. And he landed on some poor girl. She dead now too. Nobody gave a fuck about her. Like the guy the dragon landed on. He's like, save me, Prince. Splat. Fucking hilarious. I laughed.
Look. Here's the thing. When they had kids, okay, they had Joffrey, but can we really say he was crazy because of the incest?
Yeah,
he has Cersei and Jaime.
Yeah, we can.
No, he had Cersei and Jaime as fucking parents. I mean, he's
not,
fucked
oh my God.
by genetics.
Not to mention
that has nothing to do with
Jaime was not his dad as far as raising him. It was the king.
Right, exactly.
Oh, so that was so much better. Fucking Baratheon, that dude was a fucking douchebag too.
Yep.
At least he wasn't fucking his sister.
Look. That doesn't make him any fucking better. He was fucking every whore in fucking Westeros.
I'm trying to talk about football, but dragons.
No, because this is a fucking real issue, and I think that it's a fucking bad rap. Look.
It's a real fucked up issue.
Look. Okay, nowadays, fucking your sister, not cool. I get it. We've
my God.
Society.
Oh my God.
But back in the day,
nowadays,
it was
no.
acceptable.
In
Why
no
are we
fucking
judging
day
Cersei
was
on
it
this?
acceptable to fuck your sister. You don't fuck in the same cave.
Hey, if that cave is narrow and there's no other fucking caves around, you gotta do what you gotta do. We gotta keep the human race going. We're not gonna be fucking picky in the apocalypse.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
You
Hey,
don't
Aaron,
have any.
welcome.
You don't have any sisters, do you? How many sisters
Thank
you got, guy?
Thank you. Phantasmagoria gets me. Hashtag Team Jon Snow. Exactly. You
That
know,
is not so, Fanta. You're saying like, oh, Jon Snow should have definitely kept fucking his aunt. That's what you're saying, Fanta.
she
Is
wouldn't
you're
have
like,
gone crazy. He was solely if he
okay,
would've
well,
laid
I
down
don't
the
think
fight,
that she's saying
she
that
would've
at all.
been
I think
fine.
she's just saying that she's a Jon Snow fan. But we'll find out here in a moment because she'll tell us. If it was
said,
acceptable for them to fuck, then why did they throw Bran out the window?
Cause they knew what the ending of the fucking show was. They was hoping that motherfucker would die.
Wow.
Argument falls apart.
Wow, what a cop out.
Hey, I can say that now. Thank you, D&D. They knew what the ending was, and they were like, fuck this. And they threw that little motherfucker out of the window. And I fucking wish he died every time I rewatched that scene. I'm sorry. Bran the fucking Broken can kiss my ass. Now,
He's Bran the
great
Broken,
news.
builder of ramps.
Great news. The kingdom will now be wheelchair accessible.
Oh,
Yay! And they got Starbucks in fucking Westeros.
for the one other cripple that they keep alive in the country. Just couldn't bring themselves to end it. All the rest of the cripples they kill, man, like it's Game of Thrones.
Even they knew it was wrong to be fucking...
Like, did you see the beginning of that fucking show when they're doing the fucking the tournament thing and they're all just having a good time doing the tournament and then all of a sudden they're just murdering each other. They're like ripping faces off, hacking limbs off, chopping people's necks. I was like, holy shit, man! I thought that this was not that kind of tournament.
Hey, and
then that
little
little kid killed that other fucking lord in the fucking throne room. Oh my god, that was great.
Dude, I will say this much. If this doesn't get a second season, I'm going to write a very angry letter to HBO. Like, why are you fucking around when you fucked us with the first Game of Thrones and now you actually give us a good fucking continuation? And I had no faith. Remember what I said, PB? I said, I am not going to watch this. I'm through. I was like that abused fucking victim where I was like, I can't do this. Game of Thrones beat me. I'm done with her. She treated me like shit.
You're like Heath Ledger.
Yes.
You're an abused cowboy.
I'm an abused cowboy. And I was like, I'm done. I ain't never going back to Game of Thrones.
Never going back. And then he went and bought a giant fucking tub of lube.
and then this came out and I was like, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Dragons, man. Dragons will
the
do
dragons. When I see the dragons, I'm like, fuck. They got me. They fucking got me. Being the heir to the Iron Throne and the possible first queen of Westeros is no easy task. On the House of Dragons, Rhaena Targaryen. Is it Rhaena or Rhianna?
Rhaena.
Are we sure?
Rhaenyra. It's Rhaenyra. It's Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra? Is that okay? Rhaenyra Targaryen is placed with all this pressure on her. While this pressure is in the fictional world, the actress who portrays Rhaena are also bound to feel a similar sense of pressure, playing a principal role on one of HBO's most popular series, Mila Alcock, who plays young Rhaenyra. Confirmed. Rhaenyra confirmed all this, saying playing the princess can be overwhelming. On House of Dragons, Rhaenyra, along with Alcock Hightower, are played by two actresses to show the younger and older versions of the woman. Millie Alcock is coming to the end of her time as the character and soon will be replaced by Emma
DRC.
DRC, thank you.
Yeah.
In a recent interview with Nylon, the young actress discussed what her plans are next, saying, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I really don't. So hopefully something fun and exciting comes along. But I just really want to do something completely different to the House of Dragons. Ultimately, I don't want to go into another big franchise or a big series unless they
Okay,
pay
so
me
she doesn't
money.
want to go into a big franchise or a big series. How much you want to bet she's still going to bitch about not being paid enough?
It makes sense why she would want to do something extremely different next. House of the Dragons and Game of Thrones are notoriously difficult to make. Stars like Matt Smith, Doctor Who, have
Yeah.
spoken about how it could be a lot to film sometimes. These actors have to film scenes that can be uncomfortable and challenging. For instance, Emily Carey, who plays the young Alcock, talked about filming a sex scene. Oh, geez, we've had this discussion. Look, you fucking watch Game of Thrones, you know what it's about. Someone fucks every episode. I can guarantee you. And I've clocked it and I've checked it vigorously. Every fucking episode has at least one sex scene. So get the fuck over it. You knew what it fucking was. You had the fucking template. Like, I can understand Emilia Clarke coming out and go, oh, I was shocked by all of the sex in Game of Thrones. Or Jon Snow, Kit, whatever the fuck, Harrington, coming out and going, oh, I was so shocked these beautiful bitches fucked me. I understand that. But now we've fucking seen it. You know what happens. Fucking Game of Thrones, there is fucking dicks and clits fucking all over the place, okay? That's what the fucking show is. So for you motherfuckers to come out and go, oh my God, I didn't realize the fucking sex scenes I'd have to shoot. You're full of shit, okay? You see the template. You fucking know what it is. There's dragons, there's blood, there's sex. That's Game of Thrones. That's why we fucking like it. So man the fuck up or woman the fuck up and get over it. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, where there is a difference between the two. Like, okay, so she says there's a big age difference. And look, the uncle fucking I can't get behind, surprisingly. I know.
You're a
Yeah.
liar.
That was a fucking creepy. That was a fucking creepy scene. But here's the thing. With these actors and actresses fucking complaining, if you are coming in on House of Dragons, there has been 8 fucking years of Game of Thrones. You can't sit here and tell me, oh my God, I was shocked. They wanted me to get naked on like episode 2. Like, come on. Am I the asshole here? Like, you know what this is.
First of all, yes.
I mean, I am an asshole, but PB, shut the fuck up. Like, am I wrong here? Like, this is...
Oh, second of all, no.
This is the show. There's sex, there's blood, there's dragons. That's what we want to see in Game of Thrones. And this show, thank God, has given us all of that. So if this is the show and you know what's going to happen, why would you sign on knowing that at some point you're probably going to have to do a sex scene? You're probably going to have to get naked. You're probably going to get eaten by a dragon. Like, am I wrong? Am I crazy here?
Lena Headey didn't get naked.
I mean,
she had a body double, and they superimposed her head onto the body, but they didn't turn the body black, which was weird.
I mean, I still am okay with that.
Well, that would have been a perfect chance to race swap, like white head, black body. Best of both worlds.
They didn't have the IQ guy.
People like a twist cone.
Along with the difficulty of making it comes to the challenge of being a household name. Alcock must experience this firsthand as tons of fans' reactions to scenes like the one between Rhaenyra and her uncle Daemon.
Rhaenyra
And Daemon in the latest episode of HOTD, the actress spoke about these challenges, saying it was hard time finding people who can relate to what she does. It's a part-time job, really. I don't know. It's a fucking great part-time. Are you fucking okay? I'm sorry.
I would love to be in a show like this. I absolutely would.
Like, could you imagine what's your part-time job? Oh, I work on a little show called Game of Thrones.
My part-time job would be being an ancestor of torment.
Like that? Yes, you could be. Ooh, PB, the red beard, the red beard Viking fucking wildling.
It'd be awesome.
Oh my goodness. And dude, I can see. Dude, HBO, fucking call us. PB could get on there. He could be Tormund's fucking relative. You guys kind of fucking oddly.
Just got to put some contacts in.
Oh God, I never saw that. I was thinking about that all night. What the?
You just
holy fuck! You just shattered my whole world. I'm like, he is related to Tormund. Fuck! Who am I closely related to?
We're kissed by fire.
Fuck you, you handsome bastards. It's like a
Can't be helped.
It's like a part-time job. Really, I don't know. I'm trying to not look at this, look at it, and trying to not to engage with it because it doesn't benefit me. It makes me incredibly anxious.
Anxious?
Me seeing my face constantly is straining. No one should have to do that. It fucking sucks, man. I don't know how the solicitations of
Socialites,
bro. What the fuck?
I've been fucking drinking. The social.
I don't know how the solicitations of that world can do that. The fuck?
You know what? You just read this quote, PB. You sound better.
Where did I leave off?
Of the world can do that. It's kind of driving me off the wall. It's an incredibly difficult space to navigate. There's very few people who've had an experience like how I've had, and finding them is really difficult. I don't know. Now you can go.
I don't really know? Wait, but no, I can't because it keeps moving the words. I don't really know anyone who's kind of gone through what I'm going through. Well, to maybe talk to a person. Just a person.
From fucking Game of Thrones.
Hell.
Any of them.
Or a psychologist.
All of my friends are very normal and go to uni and just do very basic things. And my family is not in the arts whatsoever. So it's strange. It feels like someone's opened Pandora's box and you're kind of just looking through the looking glass. Jesus Christ. It's a bit Alice in Wonderlandy. It's fucking weird. This is a quote. She said.
I mean, I guess I could see it. I mean, I understand.
How old is this person?
I was just about to say.
She's only 20-something.
Yeah, and she's from the island.
The social media noise surrounding House of Dragons is loud and intense.
Roar.
It would be hard to manage for anyone. Carrie admitted that she deleted her Twitter
What the fuck
because
did Nick Cage
there
just
was
get here?
so much criticism surrounding the show. No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't. That's fucking bullshit. Who the fuck wrote this? Fuck you, Riley. That's fucking bullshit because everybody fucking likes Game of Thrones more than fucking Lord of the Rings. God.
The editor literally says weekend editor.
Fuck the editor. Fuck her and her cunt
I
glasses.
don't know what she looks like. She doesn't look like she's my type.
Look at this. Look at this. Fuck her. Anyways, House of Dragons, Lollies.
Right in the Utley, right?
Yes.
You're in the Utley.
Not many people live in the stratosphere of celebrity. No, we don't. Fuck you. Why you gotta remind me about that? Huh? I just got a fucking sponsorship. I'm fucking happy. And you're like, oh, you're not a celebrity because you're not.
Wait, how does your intro sound now?
The same as it always does.
These are some important.
Most earth-breaking, ground-shaking,
But never
only-
media show money taking.
but only movie palette money taking.
Only movie palette money taking. The man, myth, the legend. The most electrifying YouTuber in all of YouTube entertainment today. General Zod.
Interesting.
So finding those who can relate to it is difficult. Popularity is not a double-edged sword. What the fuck are you talking about?
It says is a double-edged sword. Popularity is a double-edged
no,
sword. Well, how did you
it is-
add the word not? There's no not in that sentence.
It is not. It is not a double-edged sword. That is bullshit.
Popularity is a double-edged sword. And while it can be tough on the cast and crew, the show is doing really well and has an overall positive reaction. House of Dragon was quickly renewed for season 2.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to see where the story goes next. I'm sure Alcock will be available to find some amazing projects to do that aren't even close to the realm of HOTD. Because the GOT cast has got no issue finding fun films and shows that are way outside the realm of Westeros. While we wait to see what the young actress does next, we can see what Rhaenyra gets up to in the new episode of House of the Dragon, which will drop on HBO Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and can also be streamed with a subscription to HBO Max. You don't get to save 15% on that. If you want to save 15%, you can go to moviepalette.com, put in code ZOD15 to save your 15%. Link is in the description.
Nice.
That was fucking amazing.
Excellent.
But yeah, I don't know what to make of this. I understand because she's like 20
She
something.
I'm okay, whatever. She's young, but she also sounds really stupid.
Like, but young
Like she
people
didn't
are
do any.
stupid.
Like she did the most minimal amount of research.
Older.
She did less research than Brie Larson did for Captain Marvel. Like at least Brie Larson cracked open a couple comic books and was like, "All right." And she filmed the scene. And I was like, well, I mean, it wasn't nothing. Like this chick was like, I didn't know what was going on. And they were like, well, you got to go stand next to that dick right there. And she's like, oh, you mean actual penis?
I love you guys so much.
Rose Matters,
know?
and this is interesting because Thomas Jane did an amazing
me some
show.
Thomas Jane.
And if you have not seen it, he did an amazing show called Hung. And I have no clue why they canceled it. It was one of my favorite shows, but he plays a male gigolo with a female pimp. It is the greatest fucking show ever concocted, and it's Thomas fucking Jane. Like, this dude's a badass, but to see him play like he was a gym teacher that becomes a male fucking prostitute.
Well, yeah, you're talking about the Punisher here, guy.
Yeah, he's the Punisher, but he was punishing something else. Anyways.
We know.
Rose brought up this point. Thank you, Rose, because that was one of my favorite shows. Is that Thomas Jane played a male prostitute with constant sex scenes. Didn't hear complaints about that from any of these women. Yeah, because it was Thomas Jane. Look, I'm not gay.
Look.
But if they were like, hey, Zod, you're going to make a shit ton of money and you're in a sex scene with Thomas Jane, I'd be like, let me take the shirt off.
You'd be like, let me take the shirt off and my cowboy hat back on.
I'm going to take the shirt off, put the cowboy hat on. Let's do this. I'd be the most fucking eager participant.
At least
They'd
we
be
know where
like-
you stand.
They would be like,
Choose Queen, you have the wrong actor. It's supposed to say, Zod loves Thomas Jane. In his butthole.
like, look, Thomas Jane, Nick Cage, like all of these people, they're fucking true consummate actors, and it boggles my mind
Oh, they're gonna consummate you.
because they can make these fucking shows, right? You know, and Nick Cage can do the crazy shit that he does, and they never complain. You know how many shitty movies Nick Cage has done? And I've never seen Nick Cage
One.
come on and go, "Hey guys, I'm really sad about this thing." No, he never does. Did you see the behind the scenes of Ghost Rider?
Of course
Nick
not.
Cage was like, was so giddy,
Ooh, please
and
tell
he
me.
made everybody excited being on Ghost Rider,
He
which
walked
was a
around
shitty
giving
movie,
people
but I
erections.
fucking love it. It's a shitty but great movie of all time. Keanu Reeves is coming back as fucking Constantine. If you guys don't know, he's
Oh my
What
god, I'm so
happened to Matt
excited!
Ryan? What happened to Matt Ryan?
I'm
This is a disaster.
torn.
This is a disaster. No, it's a
Hey,
disaster.
hey! You hush your mouth. He is
Disaster.
breathtaking. Keanu Reeves is breathtaking. Did you not see the fucking E4 or G4 fucking video where he came
No,
out?
I did not
people
see the
fucking
G4
applaud?
video. I was too busy watching X Play.
You fucking traitor. You traitor.
I
No,
don't think I've watched X Play since before Obama was president. So
good god damn.
I don't think I ever have, so there's
Hey,
that.
wait, I
it
was
used
gonna
to be
show up
good.
TV.
It was a great video game with
Remember
you, show.
what trailer was I gonna show? We were talking
Star
about
Wars something.
Oh yeah, Andor. There we go. Yeah.
I don't think it was Andor, but
Are you sure it wasn't Andor?
no, I'm not sure.
I'm fucking drunk. You were supposed to. What the fuck? You're the co-host.
Let me go back.
Yeah, go
Let me
back.
rewind.
While you guys are
Just-
figuring it out, do you guys ever remember growing up and watching the
Try
show?
not to.
I think it was called Fear, and it was basically like one of those ghost hunting shows. And it was like they would go into like these places and they would stay the night all night, and then they would have like limited technology, and like they would go and they would have to like survive. Do you remember that show? It was like Fear or something. It came on like right before Fear Factor or right after Fear Factor. Do you guys remember? You know what I'm talking about?
I had to go back to the beginning of the stream to remember what we were going to watch. I don't know why he went on mute. He told me to do this research, and I was like, okay, now I got to go back and listen to my fucking self again. And then he just leaves you hanging like some kind of jackass because he had to go get more alcohol.
No, actually, I gotta pee.
Whatever.
And I still didn't pee. It's a sad day. Okay, so what was the fucking thing? We said it at the top of the hour, PB. Come on. I had a trailer I was going to show as like our ending piece. It's all resting on you. Oh my God, this is like fucking waiting for my taxes. There's 50 people in the fucking chat. They're all excited. They want to know what this trailer is. And fucking the Ginger Wonder is. Oh, Rose Matter says, I remember that show. It was Destination Fear. It's kind of the same premise. Oh, yeah, Destination Fear. I actually remember that, Jay.
I don't remember it being called Destination
Oh,
Fear.
I feel like a fool. It's the Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah, the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer. God damn, how could you not? This is
Boom.
the
Boom.
whole reason. You are the person who writes the ship. God damn it.
I did. I just told you what it was.
You know what? This doesn't excuse your failure.
Yes, it does.
Okay, hold on a second.
That's specifically what it does. That was the whole point of me getting the answer.
Hold on, honey. Now I'm. It'll be fine. Okay, here we go. You guys ready?
They better play Mandalorian music.
Yeah, they did. Do you
This is
hear
the
it?
one that you saved?
Oh my god.
Maybe I did see this.
You are as its father.
Fucking, as soon as I see Grogu, it goes to fucking
A
10.
clan
I love that little bastard.
of 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, how does this fucking show get better every season? I don't understand it.
But you have removed your helmet.
Fuck it. He doesn't need his fucking helmet.
Then you are a Mandalorian. No more.
Bullshit. He's more Mandalorian than anybody. Oh my god. Oh fucking Grogu.
There's your
Oh, I
girl.
love Katie Sackhoff.
Your cult.
Carl Weathers.
Where were you then?
Bitch, I was fucking hunting bounty.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
Oh, that was you.
Next year.
Oh god, I don't want to fucking wait till next year. Oh, bum free.
All right, kid. Hang on.
Oh my god.
You ready for an adventure?
I'm not gonna lie, I got some action. That is fucking spectacular. I swear to God, the whole entire Star Wars is built on the Mandalorian. Like, Mando must have a backache because he's carrying all of Star Wars.
For sure. But now he's gonna have Andor to help him because that's gonna be phenomenal.
I don't know. You want to see a preview? Who wants to see a preview of Andor? I got
Yeah,
it.
Star Wars. Give me Star Wars. Is somebody gonna turn on a fucking lightsaber? Because ain't nobody turning on a lightsaber in that trailer.
No, but what do you think? I thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good, but I have no idea what's happening other than there's gonna be a giant fucking battle on Mandalore.
I mean, like, do we really need to know what's happening? It's the fucking Mandalorian. I mean, I trust Cowboy Dave.
Do you remember when everybody was in the conspiracy theory that, the Mandalorian's going to be a woman?
Dark days. And
That's
now
some
look at them.
funny shit.
They're all kissing Mando's ass.
No, they hate him again because Disney fired Gina.
I mean, but we don't, so fuck them. So here's Andor, the character I don't give a fuck about. Look.
Official
This is a personal
trailer.
bias, just so you guys know. I don't fucking
Disney
care about
edition symbol.
But I heard there was some violence and very strong sex scenes in this, so I might check it out. Here we go.
Just in the same vein. We got it.
Spies. Saboteurs.
Who is this con?
Assassins.
Oh,
Terrible things
okay.
on behalf of the rebellion.
I like.
Cassian Adler. Don't matter what you tell me or tell yourself.
And it's got Eric Selvig.
You'll have to
Yeah.
get your guy fighting
Wow,
these
this is
bastards.
actually a good cast.
Wouldn't you rather give it all at once?
Wow,
Something
this has
real.
some good people. Fuck. No, I'm not falling in the trap.
We've chosen a
I'm not
From the
side.
creators of
We're
not
fighting
getting me
against
to
the
watch Andor.
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
The directors of the Bourne Legacy?
People will
Yeah, because
suffer.
everyone loves that one.
Time has
I
come to
love
force
that
their
movie.
hand.
At what cost?
Everything! Every day we wait, they get stronger. Let's take them by surprise. For the greater good. Call it what you will.
I love me some Forrest Whitaker.
People are standing up. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Let's go!
Star Wars
Andor 3-episode premiere streaming September 21st.
Oh, fucking Disney. They might get me.
Only
Fucking 3
Disney
episodes.
edition symbol. You got the Disney Plus anyway. It's like, oh, hey, Disney, give me Disney Plus.
Ah,
It's like
fuck
more
me,
Disney.
man. This is fucking crazy. Like, I might fucking be watching fucking Andor and all this bullshit.
You're
They
watching it.
already got me with She-Hulk because I just want to see Daredevil, which is the next episode, and I've suffered through. I've fucking suffered through 4 of these terrible fucking episodes.
Oh, Fanta liked it. Fanta liked it.
I mean,
Did you see what she said?
nope. Disney is a POS company.
Point of sale.
Point of sale. Point of sale. They're a point of sale company. They sell stuff.
Speaking of which, I'll be right back.
dreams.
You guys
If
talk.
If you're gonna go to Orlando, go to Disney World. You don't need to go to Universal, right, Fanta?
Dude, we can hear you talking in the background. You like turn the camera off. You didn't mute yourself, you dickbag. You're just rambling on. It's like, oh, well, I was having a conversation
That's what he
about it.
does.
I didn't have too much to drink.
That's what he does.
You know the thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
getting tired.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm getting tired, so.
I was getting tired before I had to get woken up. See, Fanta agrees with me. Walt Disney rocks. I don't need to put the comment on the screen. That's fine. That's fine. You just trust that she's massive fan of the mouse.
Of course, yeah. We talk about it all the time, her and I.
How could you not be? Ha
Huh?
Holy fuck
It
balls,
is
man.
fucking open.
Jesus Christ. Get your shit together, host. We watched the trailers. Everyone's getting tired. We need to wrap up the show. You know what I learned tonight?
Nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I learned one thing.
That I am sexy and I know it.
Oh my God, no. The one
I'm
thing
a
that I
badass.
learned, if you would like to save 15%, you can go to moviepalette.com, put in code ZONE15 to save 15% on your favorite movie palette. With the widest selection of any company that makes movie palettes, go to moviepalette.com. Code in the description. Not guaranteed to arrive by Christmas.
I like how you give that disclaimer. Yeah, and thank you again to our sponsors, Movie Palette, who have been gracious enough to not only give me a promo code, which will help later down the
Secret
line
Wars.
to get more revenue, but also they are sending me a free movie palette, which I will be hosting hopefully soon. They said it's in Chicago right now, so we'll see when it arrives here at my doorstep. And then I will do a review on my movie palette. I'm probably going to hang it up right where that air conditioner is. Over there.
Good thing. Yep. Yeah. Where the finger's pointed.
So right there. There. But
It's right over here.
thank you to PurpMinded, who was on the show
Purple
tonight.
Mind.
Yeah, he is going to be doing a Cobra Kai review tomorrow, which I didn't know it was tomorrow because he was fucking
It's
unspecific
fine.
about.
Now you know.
Yeah, so I'll probably fucking do the stream with him tomorrow on Cobra Kai season 5. So if you guys are interested in that, come by and see. Monkey Jeebs. Hey, WB and NBC might merge. Oh God, that is 2 terrible networks working together to make even more terrible content.
And WBC.
See you soon, husband. I'll be right up.
Awesome.
But thank you everybody tonight for coming on the show.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you
welcome.
Of course.
All
But
of
you
the
can see
wonderful-
that I did that while I was on the show.
Yes. I see.
That's disturbing.
I wasn't paying attention, if that makes you feel better. So I missed all of that.
Great stream to Zod. I was here the whole time, Karen.
No, Karen, you got it. Thank you. Karen, you are my favorite person in the
Wow.
world. Thank you so much. I am so happy to have all of you. I'm really happy to have everybody. And look, I have a sponsorship and I have all of these opportunities because of you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who subscribed. Thank you, everybody who will rewatch this. I love all of you beautiful people. And I will see you next Friday for another late night talks where we'll talk some more
Thanks,
wacky
Karen.
shenanigans. I'll probably get drunk as fuck. It'll be great. Everybody come and see us. And let's do the outros. Jay, do you have anything before we get out of here?
Not really. I've been going through a lot. As you guys know, my husband is dealing with cancer and we're dealing with trying to figure out childcare for my son. And, we're just dealing with all of those things. In between everything else, I am writing. I am almost done writing the Dark Walker Saga Book 1. I will be sending that. I actually just sent a trailer to PB recently. And I posted it on my YouTube channel and on all of my socials. So you should go check it out and show me some love there. Other than that, I don't have much else going on. All of my stuff is should be, maybe, unless Zod failed me. Should be in the description.
Everybody, all of
The
her stuff will
description
be in
literally
the
just
description.
says movie palette, movie palette, movie palette, movie palette.
Okay, Jay's stuff will be in the description.
No, it won't. He's not gonna. He's never changed the description after the show was over.
Which is fine, and that's okay. I don't live here, so I have to earn that spot.
Jacqueline. Oh my god! Nobody can earn that spot. Is unearnable. It doesn't exist. Not applicable under the cowboy hat.
But on a serious note, though, seriously, feel free to donate if you want to. It's never required, and you're never obligated. It's never expected. It's always appreciated. My family is just going through the darkest season in our life right now, and so I'm trying to remain positive and do everything I can for my writing and my YouTube as I can. But other than that, I love you guys, and I'm glad I was able to pop on.
Yeah, I'm going to say donate because I will fucking find you for my particular set of skills. So you fucking donate because Jay is awesome. She's been here a while. She's a good friend of the channel. And she's somehow like osmosisly been like introduced into this group. She's a perfect fit, but seriously, this community is about helping people. So if you can, please donate whatever you can to her, even above like me having like my sponsorship and shit like that. Just donate what you can to her because she is an awesome person, and I have a particular bond with Jay because we are both from the military, and she's been awesome on this channel and all of this stuff. So there we go. I fucking hate getting sentimental, but there you have it. Like help out the best you can, and of course the co-host, the person who keeps the ship right, unless they forget the fucking trailer we're supposed to show. PB, what do you got coming up?
Stream on Sunday, Profits of Geek Culture. See you there.
I love those short intros. And I have a bunch of stuff. Me and Bitch are going to do a review on Barbarian. I've got a review coming on Pearl. I got an unboxing once I get my National Treasure 2 movie palette here. It's going to be fucking great. More Nick Cage stuff.
Way to fucking spoil. I thought you were going to surprise us.
Oh, yeah. I don't know when it's coming. It'll be here. It'll be fucking glorious. I don't know what day, but stay tuned. And of course, thank you to everybody who has supported the channel. I really appreciate you guys. You all make us do this every Friday, and you're breathtaking. I love you all. And as always, remember, there is only one rule here in the Phantom Zone.
15% at movie palette.